Hello everybody, how are we all doing on this fantastic Thursday? I hope that your week has been going well and that you're ready to see some ingenious, next level, flawless engineering somewhere else. Because what we're going to be doing is playing Space Engineers. And last time I made a ship so good I couldn't use the propellers or the thrusters that were on rotors, and so inevitably it exploded. So yeah, that happened, and we're going to try and refine our plan today by not putting our thrusters on rotors, and that will probably fix everything, I imagine. I mean, that's the plan anyway. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to unmute and talk to my good friends. Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello, hello. How are you on this fine Thursday, my dude?
I am horrified by the size of this small grid hydrogen tank.
Oh yeah, you in like your single player world?
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure how long it would take, and I was thinking about what I was trying to do, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm trying to build a hydrogen miner ship that will eventually, hopefully, dock inside of Ryan's ship. So I was like, you know what? I need to figure out like what size I need to build this thing. So I just loaded this up real quick, and yeah, this tank is massive.
I think you need permits for that. I think you need a. I think you need to give a little notice for that.
Well,
are
I mean,
you saying you hadn't
can
designed
either,
for that?
We can either
Yeah,
find a way to
I
make
full-
it fit inside with a dock, or I can just like landing gear attach on.
Oh,
if
that
that's
won't go
how we need
horribly
to do
wrong.
it.
I'm sure it won't vibrate itself into
Which is why
oblivion.
I'd rather have like a docking bay.
Yeah.
It would
that's
also
gonna
be
be an
cool to have
extra-
like a little hangar that we could put like individual ships in, because there's like blast doors that you can build for like a hangar door.
So Ryan, basically,
I feel like I'm going to destroy my ship for that.
well, what they're going to saying is we're going to need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need
We're
a
gonna
bigger
need
fish.
Bigger fish, yeah. There's always a bigger fish.
There's always a bigger fish.
We just need to build it.
Well, I mean, I'm making the fish bigger. Like right now, it's not the point. But right now, that's not my priority right now.
I was gonna say you're building the internals. You can always build a bigger shell or hull around it.
Yeah, your
but
priority
that's
seems
not
to be
what
building a maze.
No, right now my priority is not even on the fish.
Okay.
Pretty much, if everyone remembers last week.
I remember you working
I
on
don't.
Fish 2.0. I don't remember. I didn't know there was a secondary project going on. I was not aware.
My base. My base.
Oh, yeah, the
right,
base
his
exploded.
base exploded. I forgot about
Yeah.
My
I
base
forgot
got
about that too.
boom.
Yeah. Yeah, that was rough.
that.
Yeah,
I
forgot
completely
about
To be
that.
fair, it was a last minute alteration from
Yeah.
Mars.
Yeah, it was an alteration that was carried out by the sun and asteroids, and not necessarily by the owner.
We'll call it some potential corporate sabotage.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Because
And,
I need.
Now we
I
need to go
make
and
this.
find who did it.
Who done it?
I'm not going anywhere
Who
right
done-
now.
yeah.
I need to make my assemblers and
Well,
stuff again because
yeah,
I
okay.
can't make anything.
I do love this perfectly sized hole where your base used to be. It's good. All right, hold on. I need to steal some energy. There we go.
You are apparently a question mark on my thing.
Well, I invited you, but it said you were offline.
Yeah, I don't know why the invites never seem to work for me. I always I click it, nothing happens, and it's like, all right, well, I'll just find him on my friends list and join from there.
Critical.
Oh, I got in and out of a cockpit, so now I'm just floating away. All right. I don't know
You've
why that
discovered
happens.
flight. You're flying with style.
I've discovered hover is what I've discovered. I'm so glad
Hoverboard,
it
you
didn't
got it.
hit the fish 2.0. If it had hit this, because this fish is literally sitting here, like on one brick, That's it. If this brick goes, or this one,
What?
this whole thing is dead. I guess there's also the foot. I didn't see this foot. The foot
there's
helps.
a foot, yeah.
And I think
There's
two
a foot,
well-placed
there's the bricks.
meteors, and our lives end permanent. Like that's it. That's the end. But hey, far be it from me to tell you how to build Fish 2.0. I'm gonna run back to base because I'm out of frickin' hydrogen.
Am I not joining?
Yep, and I think
There
I
we go.
legitimately have to remake bottles and stuff now.
Oh yeah, because you were threatening to shoot me, so I just closed the. I ended the world.
I did no such thing. Good
I
sir.
heard reloading.
It wasn't a threat, it was a promise.
Yeah, well yeah. There was a promise of violence.
All I did was reload.
That's all it takes.
It was an action.
Fine, I guess
Action
I'll
speaks
just,
1,000
I'll
words.
take another flare gun then. Do we have any
thank you.
more? Oh, okay. It looks extraordinarily like a pistol cartridge, so I'm like, yeah.
Oh, the flare gun cartridge? Yeah, it's a weird
Yeah.
cartridge, isn't it?
Yeah, I expect it to actually kind of look like a flare. Because the flare gun really doesn't look like it would take a magazine.
Nope, not even a little. I still don't know how it does. Flares are not
Where
tiny.
am I? Oh, I'm at
They're
the, I'm at
massive.
the other base. The actual
Alright,
base,
I've got
I
my
see.
better grinder.
Oh, wait, did I... Shit.
Oh yeah, I think you can't respawn over there anymore because your everything got destroyed. Wait, didn't your big thingamajig have like a survival kit on it? You should have been able to spawn there.
What did I die from?
Ah, shit.
I don't remember. Did I die? Or... No, wait, no. Wait, no, we just respawned them on being stupid. Well, let me...
I was gonna
Lava's
say,
a weird.
I don't remember you committing suicide in a fit of depression afterwards, but it may have happened. I don't know.
Oh no. Hello, pipes. I'm back.
All right.
I got
There's all my
Independence Day
tools.
vibes from that. when he's flying into the mothership.
Yeah.
Inbound.
Yep. Your story. I swear to God. I swear.
I
I
was gonna say, the one
swear.
thing he doesn't want to hear just as he gets here.
Yep.
I swear.
We actually
just
had one
started.
before you guys joined.
The southeast.
Oh.
Ooh, one of those looks like it might be on direct line for. Oh nope, it's gonna go over. Might hit the oxygen.
Oh.
Oh, that one's going straight at him. That one's going straight at him. No, no, it missed.
it's
Oh,
not
thank
gonna
God.
hit. It's not even
Oh.
close.
You are asking for it.
Alright, let me go take
Alright,
a
fix that.
quick measure
Now,
of the fish dimension so
there-
I have some idea of.
Is a problem here.
Yeah, the problem is I didn't blueprint my my awesome ship before it crashed and died. Alright, I guess
Oh
I'll
yeah,
just
I
make it again.
forgot about that.
Yeah, it was a calamitous end. That last hour was pretty rough all
Oh.
around.
I have to change the bottom of these anyway because this is all inverted. This is a light armor invert quarter.
Not
God,
again.
How many are these? This one is one too. What the? God damn it.
How does that keep happening to you? You keep building these things you think are cubes and they just are.
No, because I just.
I mean,
'cause
when
they're
you're just putting
facing
blocks into the
upwards.
ground, it's you're not really concerned with it as long as it's flat on the surface. So
I mean,
the thing is,
fair.
I can't move that thing because otherwise that's gonna fall.
You could brace it on a different side. I've had to do that a couple of times. If you put like a frame on the other side, it won't fall. All right. How did I do this last time? I just like made a foot.
I
basically.
can't place that frame there. I can only
yeah, I
place
think
one
what
right
you would
here.
have to do is go in there and increase the strength of your suspension so you can lift it up. Then you might be able to get enough room to put a block under there.
I'm just because I don't want my pipes.
Although you're running off of battery power on there. I don't know how much battery you have.
God, it would be nice if you could
Oh,
hold control and mouse wheel
Just
between
take a
your
quick look at that. You got a
toolbars.
control panel back here.
I would love that.
Let me just let's see. open ship controls.
Oh, your batteries are almost full. Okay.
Yeah, they're almost full, and I have 3.
Motors.
I don't know how much power I have though. I can't remember. No batteries. Where is my batteries? Batteries there. Oh.
Give me. I'll need construction
Well,
components for
there.
sure.
Yeah, I fully deploy in 2 days for each one of them, so that's about 6 days. 6 days worth of battery
That's not bad,
if I do anything with.
because that's like real days. So that's pretty good.
Alright, so it's like 1, 2, 3.
I don't have a control panel anywhere.
Okay.
About 5 large grid here. Okay. Let's see what that
Leave
equates
that.
to in small grid then.
See if I can repair this. I
Alright,
don't have
so-
motors. That's all nice. I need interior plates as well.
Okay. Yeah, kind of use this as a reference then. Oh, I need steel plates to place steel plate, funnily enough.
Interior plates? I have plenty of interior plates. Oh, hell yeah. Because I...
All right, how the hell
Punch.
did I make this?
Okay.
Like, what did I do? Didn't I basically just
Oh, I need
put a bunch
steel
of
plates.
containers on it and then engines, and that was it? I think that's what I did. Is that what I want to do?
All I remember is you made the helicarrier and then you were disappointed with something about with the thrusters not working correctly.
Yeah, if you put thrusters on a rotor, or I imagine on a piston, or a hinge, then it considers it as part of a different grid. So you cannot directly control them from your cockpit by like pressing spacebar. You can't do it.
Sounds inconvenient.
Which is the incredibly inconvenient. Actually, let's do something like this.
Guess I will centralize all of our components into one cargo container so I can figure out what we need.
Let me
Another
Oh, yeah, we
battery.
are really low on metal grids.
Like that. And then I need conveyor. Yeah, and I need storage as well. Okay, so storage. Nope. Cargo. That's the word. So many different ways you can say the same thing in these kinds of games. So this only has it on 4 sides, huh? It's an interesting choice. How big is it? 5x5? It is, but the opening is only 3x3, so we could still put that there. Okay. Hold on, let's try and line this up then.
Oh, right now,
We got
steel
about
plates
3,000
already.
steel plate, about 1,000 computers, 1,200 interior plates. Okay,
Like-
so we need small
I
steel
ain't
tubes,
making
construction
more.
components, metal grids. Okay.
Do I have any iron? I have iron. Right
Oh,
there.
wait, that's not going to work, is it? Okay, hold on. So I need to do something like this then. And then... dead centered there. And then we have this
That should
guy right.
How much
Yeah.
cobalt do we have?
Wait, what? That can't be right. Maybe it is right. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that should be plenty.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, right, I originally came over here to grab some steel plates so I can make the thing. Oh, I already grabbed it, okay.
Like this? And then if I delete these, does it all become horrible and bad and sad? Yes. Okay. Sweet. Well, now we know.
Okay, yeah, my white'll work.
That's annoying.
Okay.
I missed. All right.
How long is this?
All right. You know what? Let's just do it this way. Wait, this only has doors on 3 sides. That's even weirder than I thought. Why? Why would you build it that way?
7. Okay, yeah, so in terms of large grid, I think my little miner is 5 blocks wide by
Not over.
8 blocks long. But if I have to put hydrogen tanks in there, it's going to be a hell of a lot wider or a hell of a lot longer. Oh, I guess I should see how tall it is as well.
Hey, Dutch, welcome in, man.
Call it
Let's
that.
test your chemistry. Oof, 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 oof. Okay, okay.
Basically 2.5.
God, that is a
Three
good
to work.
point. I don't know. What chemistry facts would I know?
You probably want the hangar to be 4 tall. Okay.
Yeah, I actually don't know if I know really any, like, chemistry facts, beyond, like, the super basic ones of, like, you know, how, you know, molecules interact, and even that was, like, from years ago. Ooh. You know what, let's go on a voyage of discovery together. Let's find something. May I? I can't escape this window, space engineers? Really? Aren't you on borderless windows?
Build it
Graphics.
over here, then, I guess.
Nope. Game. No. Display? Full screen window. Yeah, borderless window. I read this as full borderless window, right? Don't we all? Alright, I'm making this borderless window. Hold on. I'm going to force it. And borderless gaming. Space engineers. Make it big.
Interior plates for that.
Please don't crash the game.
Computer. Interior plates.
Alright, seems to be working fine. For the most part.
No!
Then again, Ryan's
Don't
kind of
you
screaming.
dare,
Oh god,
I swear.
everything's fuzzy. Yeah, why did
Full of
the
Valheim.
wait? Why did the render go down? Why is it now 16 by 9?
Full
What?
of Valheim, I swear.
All right, we'll just go
No!
back to
No,
full
no, no!
screen window.
Oh, please turn, please keep destroying them,
Oh,
please. They
we did it,
almost
we
hit
broke
the
it.
fish.
Here we go.
Oh my god. They
Okay.
almost hit
I think
the
I need to come
fish.
over here and see what's going on here.
Oh,
Full screen window.
it was
window.
hitting directly
Yeah,
at
I
the
can't.
fish, but
I
by
can't.
turn
Oh, that's annoying.
destroyed
Okay.
2 of
All right.
them.
Oh,
It was 2.
I forgot you
I
even
hit
had a
yes.
working turret.
Yeah, I need to make more of those.
All right.
I need to-
Go back to the good resolution. Okay, now that we've done that, let us look up
Oh my
random
god.
chemistry fact, because I don't really know any.
I need more. I need construction comps. I need this destruction. Oh, medical, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So I guess
Oh,
I
please
could
tell me I
have
have
a
medical.
chemistry fact. So
I
the
randomly have a
reason that
medical. I
radiation is so
do.
dangerous to humans isn't because it's intrinsically like, you
Construction
know,
comp.
poisonous or anything. It's not from that. The reason radiation is bad is because it's an incredibly
It's on motor.
high energy particle.
I think
that
Polar
is
is going to
released,
be very
gamma
sad
particles.
to hear that part of his tire wall appears to be gone.
I am deeply saddened. I mean, to be fair, we ain't using that thing anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I am sad. Honestly, I'm sad that that's how I had to build the tile wall.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so radiation isn't
I
dangerous
just
because it's like
like
inherently
this.
poisonous to people or whatever.
You're
The
always
reason
up
it's
steel
dangerous
plates.
is because it releases high
I'm
energy
alive.
particles that can literally rip
That is
your
just how
DNA.
space
It
engineers
can
goes. You're
split
always up to steel plates.
proteins in your body and DNA in your body and break those bonds, that are those chemical bonds. And then when your body tries to fix those
Display.
bonds, mutations happen, and you know, obviously it's a very
Anything
insidious kind of damage, because
Maybe
if you
some
get hit by, like, you know, a bunch of radiation very quickly, then an entire area necrotizes, dies, and cannot fix itself quickly enough before it's basically your body's trying to race
Maybe
the
just make
cells
this, I
from
can make
dying,
anything right now.
and then
Thank you.
also
Ah, survival kit's up and
the
running.
trying to repair them as fast as they die, and it just can't keep up. And that's why
My
radiation is so
industrial
dangerous.
assembler's up and running.
Which is weird. So it's not like
Why
it's just
not?
inherently bad
Why
for
are you
you.
not getting power?
It's
Why-
the
how-
it literally is a high energy
why are you not getting
particle
power?
beams of particles that
Why
break
solar
the chemical
panels?
bonds in your body, and that's why it's
Oh,
so
wait, no, they're
incredibly
not-
dangerous
oh, wait, no,
and
it's
difficult to
nighttime.
treat.
That's
Rotting
probably
from the
why.
inside in severe cases. Yeah, exactly.
It's nighttime.
So
that's
actually,
probably
another
why.
thing that's dangerous for people, like lead and mercury.
Huh, why
reason
are
those
my
are
solar
dangerous is
panels
actually-
not getting any power.
It's
at
more insidious than
night,
you think.
or
Like lead
whatever
specifically.
This is right now.
The reason lead is dangerous isn't because, again, it's like things that are inherently poisonous for you or bad for you. It's not that they
I need
are like, you know, like they're
need a
really hot
1,000?
and they burn your insides or they break certain parts of your body. What they do is they imitate
More interior plates.
like poisons that are really dangerous and substances that are really dangerous imitate other substances in your body. Like lead can imitate your what is it that's transferred between your brain cells, between your neurons. It imitates
Do I not
that
have
particle. I can't remember
beams?
the name. Hold on, let's have a look. Let's look what it is. I need to find it. I learned this a while back. So bad.
If I can make
for
them
you.
in my survival kit, I'm hoping. Can
Yeah, it
I-
alters the release of neurotransmitters from your nerve
I
endings,
cannot
presynaptic nerve
produce
endings.
them.
Yeah,
God.
it's so it blocks those
Ay,
passages,
ay,
it blocks those
ay.
transmissions, and so your brain creates more
Okay,
to
that's
try to
small steel
compensate.
tubes.
and that is
I'm
incredibly
fine.
dangerous.
I don't need those. I don't need those right now.
In fact,
I
like
don't
people
need
that were
those.
working
It's
with lead
storage
back in the
to
day
connect
when we
my
used to have
things right now.
leaded gasoline
If I
and leaded
manually
paint,
give my stuff things,
the
I can
workers who
eventually
worked in
make
those
them.
factories would actually go
I have
mad.
enough large
They would lose
steel
their
tubes,
minds because of how dangerous lead was, and it
but I
was
don't have
how much
enough
damage
steel
it was doing
plates.
to their brains. So yeah, like that's an interesting chemistry fact. It's slightly random. I had to look it up a little bit, but I didn't want to just make stuff up either. So
I need 1,000
yeah,
plates
I hope
for
that
this.
was interesting and random enough.
Well, good thing that I have 18,000 iron.
Still crazy to me that we had
To
lead
make
in
1,000 plates, I
fuel
just
that
need
was
2,000.
vaporized and then put into the air.
Okay.
We had lead
I'm
in
good.
paint that was put all over our houses. And if it hadn't been for the
Okay. Now I just
extreme
need to
efforts
remember
of some
how the hell I
journalists
made this
and
miner
I
in
think
the
a
first
couple of very
place.
specific scientists,
You rub two sticks
we'd still be
together.
using lead because they used a
And it
lot
magically appeared.
of lead,
That
and
sounds
it was
about right.
so cheap,
Yep.
and it saved them so much money, and they really didn't want to stop using it. They didn't
So
care how many
turn
people were
the lights
dying.
off on this.
Kind of like cigarettes.
Uh,
Just casually used in houses, and you had kids eating paint chips. Yeah, exactly. It was
Okay.
scary, man. I still can't believe we did that as a species collectively. All right, so I need small steel tubes and displays.
Oh,
Let's go get
shit.
those.
Oh no.
So yeah, random science facts.
Does this restore my energy, I wonder?
Chemistry is actually really interesting. It's just very complicated.
Okay, it does. Okay, thank you.
Displays. That's them. I looked right at them and I'm like, those aren't displays. I'll take some computers as well. And small steel tubes was the other thing, right? You know, just give me 200. Same with asbestos? Yeah, exactly the same with asbestos. Like, we're still tearing that out of houses now. It's insane. Alright, I will take more construction components. Okay, so what we're doing right now is we are rebuilding the cool ship that exploded last time. Oh, you know what? I kind of like this. What if it's just a wide boy? Right? What if we just make a ship that's wider than it is long? I kind of like this look. Like, this could be the back section. We could have the front out here. Actually,
I actually let that hang off the edge.
hold
That's
on.
fine. It's
What if we
not
have
really gonna
that
make any
in the
significant
back?
difference.
Like, this is the front here. Like, right here is the front?
And I put the lights
What if we did
on
that?
sides of that. Okay.
And I currently have
hmm.
299. I get to put
They stopped using it in the early 80s. Yeah, I think they did kind of... I think it was around then that asbestos stopped being actively used in construction, like new builds.
I put the middle.
But I'm not sure of the exact dates. But yeah, it's still insane. How do I want to do this?
Just there.
So basically, I want to make a welding ship so I can help Ryan build Fish 2.0. And for that, you need large
I'm gonna have
tubes
to move
because
this
certain items can't move
rover
through
that
small
I
tubes.
had
So like
here.
ores
I have to move
can move through small
Anyway.
tubes, but any
it. I have
like
them lined up
material
here.
has to go through a large tube. And so that's why we're building it with large tubes like this and a large cargo container to hold all of that
That's
stuff.
wow, holy shit! It's really okay, I can see.
How do I
that.
want to do this?
Okay, I have nothing in that container. Okay.
I think I am just going to do it the way I was thinking of originally. I think that's fine. I should rotate this so it's like that. Okay, so if I just put the... Where would I want the cockpit to be on this? I think I'd want it to be in the back. Like, I could put it here, right? Like, yeah, that's what I want. Whoops, that's not what I want. Like that. And then I can go ahead and put the cockpits. Let's see. Do I have one on the hotbar somewhere? Surely I do. It would probably be quicker for me to just like get it off the toolbar, but whatever. So I could put it like, because this has a door on the bottom.
Okay.
So I could do it like that.
How
I kind of like this.
do?
Or actually, you know what? No. We'll do this. We'll do it like that. I think that's good. And then we can.
Come on. No.
Well, actually, hold on. What if I just make this another cargo container so we can have even more stuff, right? Because medium cargo container.
Just get to operational.
is about
I don't
this
care if it looks
size.
fancy. Yeah.
Well, then it won't connect to the. Then it won't connect to it. Huh. All right. We'll just do this then.
Come on.
And then we'll just have a second one, I guess, and that'll have to be fine.
Energy low.
God, energy runs out so fast. Where was the... There it is. So cockpit would go here. Like so. Okay. Can we get energy off of this? Because it's technically connected to the platform. No, I guess it isn't, is it?
Low.
Alright. Alright. So, how do I want to do this?
Okay, this looks like
the
it
front.
should be.
Okay, so where are the welders? I had welders on here somewhere. Let's get a look at them.
Come on, you.
That's a grinder. That's a drill. That's a welder.
Give me the
Everything going okay over there?
refinery. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Oh. 27 plates. Come on. Why do I need 27? Why can't I just need nothing? Oh, thank you. I need more plates, but still, I can now make things. I kind of don't have this in the smartest position.
Meteor storm.
Wait, what am I doing? I can
No,
just get stuff out of
I
here.
just got this. No, don't you dare! I swear to God, I just got this. Don't you?
I
Where are
just
you?
got this.
I just got
Don't
this,
you take it away from
please.
me.
Don't you?
East. I don't think that one's
Ow.
gonna hit anything. Oh, that one's a little higher up. Okay, those might hit
Oh.
Ryan, maybe, potentially.
No, it's going.
I'm gonna make
south.
No, I
Laguna
think
ship
they're a little too
rotate.
far away.
Hold
Or
on.
going. I don't know. They're not too far. Oh, but my thing's still
Alright,
shooting at it.
do we have a rotor? Where's the rotor?
Oh yeah.
And blew it up.
I should be
This
connected
guy.
to it, right? Yeah, there we go,
Why
there we go.
couldn't you do that the first time? Why can't you do that before?
Polar, I don't appreciate that.
What? It's like a showroom. It's like
Damn it! Now I have to figure out what the angle was too.
I don't have power. Can my solar work, please?
Oh, that's sorry. I
Can
couldn't
they
resist.
work?
I kind of had to. It's like it's in a showroom.
Please.
It's like the and if you do really well, you could win this brand new space car. And there it is, just rotating away. There's a way to set like there we go. Alright, I set it to 0.
That doesn't. I'll rotate. I need it to get it to line up the way I wanted it to line up.
Well, wait, that shouldn't matter though, right? Because it's a small grid, so you could just... It doesn't need to line up, does it?
Well, it's just things behind me will get in the way.
Behind you?
Yeah, there's blocks on the platform here. Your little experiment with the connector and the hinge and all that stuff.
Well, I mean, this does need to be here. Here, let me disappear this into the floor. Hence why it's on a hinge.
Power now. How do you still not have power? How? It's because my solar's in the shadow? Is that a thing?
Set it to max.
Do they think
I'm
about
going
that?
to. I'm going to. I'm gonna make when he's got it the way he wants it orientated. I'm gonna make note of the angle, and then I'm gonna set it to as fast as it can go.
What was the angle? I'm guessing it was 360 or 0.
Preferably while he's building it and not paying attention to what I'm doing. So
Fine,
yes,
we'll get there in a second.
don't worry. This is absolutely going to happen.
The sun's out and not charging my solar. That's getting 1 dot of sun. That's not enough for this. Okay,
All right, where's
yeah,
my,
it's getting a little bit of
here we
power,
go.
but it's not getting a lot. Plus, I have no batteries.
So how do I
Probably
want
make
to
some
how do I want
batteries.
to do this then?
Probably.
I guess we do
Easily.
this like so,
Possibly.
like that,
Oh.
So-
Okay, so I
and
have
then
that,
we
this.
can do like the side one, like this. Perfect. Nope, that was nearly right.
Oh, it did.
All right,
block as a-
amazing. We're going great. It's
I don't have
going
the small
amazingly well.
steel
That's not quite the rotation I need. That's not the position I need.
tubes. So I need small steel tubes
It
for
is
this.
balancing itself out
I
though,
need
rather
girders.
nicely.
I need interior
All right,
plates.
hold on,
I need
hold on.
stuff.
Okay, there we go.
All right, balance out.
Interior plates
Balance out, I believe.
together.
That's not going to work, is it? Okay.
Oh, I want to do this then.
All right. I'm amazed it's not like locked by default. That's kind of weird. There
I
we
had to use
go.
Conveyors to hook up the.
There
trays,
we
right,
go.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's add mass to slow it down even more. Yes.
I ran those. Yeah, right over.
Perfect.
here.
Flawless.
Oh, I need a motor, damn it. Please
Jesus
tell me I have a
Christ.
motor.
Okay, we have a welder. We have a rotor to attach it to.
Thank you.
All right. Fantastic.
Can I at
Okay,
least
and
get
we're back to this
one
problem.
Windmill up and running, so I can at least get some more power. I have the 7
Oh,
I
I
had.
must have been using. Yeah, I was probably using.
Bump into it.
Cargo containers.
Bump into it. Bump into it. Bump into it.
Yes.
Bump into it.
Craft, please. Oh wait,
Bump.
no, it has none of my.
Bump into it.
It has none of my stuff in it.
Bump into
Oh,
it. Beautiful.
Everything's in this container.
I'm so good at this job. Okay,
let
so
me
now-
grind you down, and then let me.
We have our little weldy guy that can
If I
rotate.
do, I have to make. Oh, fuck.
And we also have our
wait.
storage
Oh, shit.
facility and control center
Too
right
late.
here. So now what we need is everything else. Everything that I didn't list is also
Okay, I
required.
made 1.
So let's go ahead and make sure this doesn't fall off.
Oh, I need. Fuck! God damn it! I need.
Oh, I need metal grids.
steel
Oh, yeah, I'm
tubes.
using heavy armor
Why
because
do
the
I
last one
always need those
imploded
things?
quite dramatically,
Why?
I might add. All right, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That should do for now.
I'm gonna go crazy.
Maybe it would
Okay.
be better to do it this way, actually.
All right, so let's
What do I
see
need
if
for-
I.
need iron.
Yeah, I guess we'll do it that way.
All
I
right,
just need
let's get a control panel here because honestly, we probably need it anyway. Okay, so
Put this back in. Put this back in. Put
I'm gonna do
where
it
was.
separately. Okay, so current angle is 0.
Put it back where it was. Okay.
All right,
Okay. Nice.
we know that now.
Nice.
We don't have to look at that again.
I didn't want to make a plate. I did that by accident.
Now we can
need
just wait.
small tubes.
Can you set the angle?
Thank you.
Please tell me you can set the angle. Oh, I nearly changed the velocity.
Oh my god. I need motors. God damn it. Why?
How fast it will accelerate. Okay. Turning that up. Just bit by bit.
That's
Just little bit
connected.
by little bit. We're making
That's
small changes
not
that he won't
really-
notice.
How is?
And
why
then,
is that
you
not
know,
connected?
randomly, his entire
Why are you
life will get
being
flipped side
difficult?
upside down.
I don't appreciate this.
And it's
Why
going to
did you
be...
lag very much a lot?
This game does that, man. It
Please
really
answer my
does.
questions, game.
Just lies.
The game will answer no questions, thank you.
Oh, well, I'm gonna pursue legal action.
Good luck with that.
Let's go ahead and add a second one of these, and then we can add a solar panel on top, because we love solar panels here.
Motors.
Or,
Motors.
do we want to do it like...
Okay, Kermit the Builder.
this?
I need motors. I need steel terms. Ah.
Wait, no, that's unacceptable. I can't have those in two different orientations.
I thought you were going
No.
to say, no, that isn't Kermit. No.
That's not gonna fly.
That ain't gonna fly. That frog ain't flying. Alright, I need solar panel. There it is.
God damn it, now it's in two different orientations on that plane. Damn it.
Okay, I need to grind this down, and then I need to replace that with this with a
Is
multi-connecting
it that?
conveyor pipe.
Yes, that'll work.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I can place it
Hopefully
like
that
this,
does-
but not like...
Is
Ah,
that doing what?
I'm upset.
Okay, that is doing what I'm doing.
Alright, can I do this? Wow, really?
Okay.
Okay. Like that.
Now I'm low on everything. I feel low. Let me recharge from my stomach and all that thing. I'm almost back up and running.
After the catastrophe?
Okay.
Alright, now if I delete...
Now, I need thrusters.
Okay, yeah, it is attached, so why can't I just attach it like that? That's bizarre. Alright, well, it's attached. That's all that matters. Can we fit a battery right here? I hope the answer is yes. Holy shit. It is. I am surprised. Oh, is this the small ones on the bottom? Yeah, that's a problem.
Energy low.
Okay.
That actually works far better than I had anticipated. Thrusters are going to be in a slightly different spot compared to... Oh, and those are going to extend below.
Please tell me this will be connected.
No.
You know what? Let's
Okay,
just
that's fine.
triple
I'll
connect
just
it.
do-
No.
Let's
How?
quadruple connect it.
How?
Just
This was
to be
connected.
sure.
How is this not
There's a lot of
connected?
disappointment coming from Camp Ryan right now.
There is.
How?
To be fair, he is
How
rebuilding
is
his
this not
life
connecting?
from
How
scratch.
is this not connecting? I'm gonna. Gah!
Okay, this should
How
be
is
like
that
triply connected. So if I delete this and it doesn't, oh, I'm
This-
full of
this
shit.
should be- How is this not connected?
That's bad.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Wait,
Why are you not
There's no way in
connecting?
hell we're out of orders. Okay, no.
Well, we have the connector out here. You can use as well, so you don't have to go inside each time. I forgot about it too.
Why is it not lining up?
Now
Why are
we're
you
out
not
of
lining
orders.
up?
Well, why don't you make some more motors?
How? How are you not lining up unless you're part? Are you part of the vehicle and the
Oh,
vehicle
crap, those
moves?
are
Is that why? Maybe.
No.
I don't know. That means
All right,
I'm
well,
gonna
we're
have to
building like this.
deconstruct you.
All right,
I don't want to deconstruct you.
we are building this way. So be it. Okay. All right. Well, it's fine. Everything's fine.
How did this happen?
Just ignore the laughter. Just ignore it. It'll go away. This happened because I was like, okay, I'll connect it here and I'll connect it here, and then that way, when I take this off to rotate it so that this is facing the bottom, it won't fall off. And the game was like, fuck you. And so here we are. Alright, I need energy. You know what?
Whenever I'm seeing this, I'm seeing what's happening.
No, it's fine. There's nothing to see.
Shoppa.
There's nothing to see.
Oh my god.
There's nothing to see. Nothing to see here.
You're blasting off again?
That's the goal.
Backwards and
Yep.
with drills?
Oh, yeah.
You're lined
know
up. You're lined up. If
I'm
Well, actually,
ready.
those are welders.
your
I'm
drills-
ready to go.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
these are welders.
Well,
What do I need? What do I need?
if those welders were thrusters, then you would be on your way.
You know, I don't want to hear it. Let's see.
That's an interesting thought. If I only put hydrogen thrusters on here, I'm gonna have to tow this over to the connector to get it fueled up. The first time at least. Hmm.
Oh my.
I guess I can make that work. Okay.
All right, what should I set it to? What should I set the velocity to?
Just like so.
What should I set it to? 500? 200? 100? 250? Max? Hasn't noticed. Why did it stop? What? That was weird. It just stopped. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Is the torque too high? Let's go unlimited the other way. It's just rotating a little bit.
Someone else is using the station. What?
Oh yeah, I built another little
Really?
control seat out here so I could regain my energy from out here. I don't ever want to have to go back in there unless I absolutely have to. He locked the rotor.
Okay,
So all I have to
try
do is hit a button.
similar thing
Alright,
here,
it's set up and ready.
where am
At
I
some
gonna have to
point,
place those?
at some undisclosed moment, everything will explode. Hopefully it doesn't explode. That's not the goal here. But it would be funny.
One, two,
Alright, so I need
Oh,
you
I know what
and
I'm
you.
missing. I'm missing the HO2 generator.
8.
Oh!
What do you mean I'm missing a power cell? Why didn't it just give me all of the power cells I asked for? Alright, production.
That's what I'm missing is HO2 generator.
Go ahead and make like 200 power cells.
2, 3.
Alright, this has energy now.
6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4.
Like still two. I need more steel plating, really? Still twos, which I
And
should
3,
have,
2,
which is in the way
1.
of these other still tubes.
Unlocked.
Son of a.
Now I should be able to get H2O too.
Just
I
put the
could
just put
actually
the low
just do
just put the lower limit to 0 and the upper limit to 0. And then there you go.
It doesn't really help any because you would just change it anyway.
Well, yeah, but it gets it back to 0 much faster. Okay, so I'm kind of sad. I wanted it to spin so fast that it sent you, like, maybe over to Ryan's base for a visit. It didn't do that.
I've had enough
I
meteors.
think I was above it when it started rotating anyway, so.
Well, it's really hard to see through the menu. I really need to set
Yeah,
that to
you're
a
not wrong.
button. I love this IKEA ship you're building.
Well, you said that you wanted a recycler thing, and that one's the garbage dumpster or whatever. So I'm making this thing recycler.
You're making this the
color, I guess.
recycler. Awesome. It is
The
weird you can't
recycler.
change the color of the connectors. Now that I think about it, like they are only ever bright yellow. It's surprising you can't change that as part of like a theme or something.
Oh, the part that actually kind of, sort of locks. Yeah. I was gonna say my connector is green up to that yellow ring.
Well, no, like all of the yellow like surround on like the small conveyors and the like any input or
yeah,
output.
Yeah.
It's kind of surprising that you can't color that at all.
There's probably a mod for that.
I mean, I
So
imagine
many
there is.
power cells? Jeez.
Oh, yeah, I remember what I was doing.
Alright, well that wasn't quite as explosive as I would have liked, but it was still funny.
Thank you.
Lagoon
You
is
know
just
what?
over
I'm
there
being
like, yeah,
stupid.
it was real funny.
It's just like,
Real
I'm just doing
joke
this,
stuff.
and then like all of a sudden everything starts spinning. I'm like, what?
Oh, also,
what is going on?
Also, I'd like to point out that what I've done here is actually set up my ship in a way that it will charge most efficiently with the sun. This is intentional, so that the solar panel is getting as much sunlight
I mean,
as it can
yeah,
possibly
the
get.
sun is kind of over to the northeast. Okay. Yeah.
Yep, completely intentional. Thank you for coming to my TED talk. It's kind of surprising how like big TED Talks were like in the 2010s, and then they just kind of fell off like forever. Like no one ever really talks about them anymore.
Yeah, who cares about Ted?
Yeah, who cares about Ted and what he's talking about? Hate that guy.
Yeah.
I didn't add them to
Like they were unavoidable for a time. You just couldn't get away from the bloody things. So how do we want to do this? So go ahead and give me that, and then I will do... where's the other
Okay,
one?
that works.
This
So I
one?
can actually walk under here now. I can walk under here now.
Okay, I think the idea
Nice.
would be put this right there.
Alright. Well, actually, speaking of, yeah, I need to add a connector at the bottom.
The reason why this isn't working is 'cause
That is
it's
literally not how you spell
damaged.
anything.
Utah,
Alright.
I
There we
spell
go.
everything.
Well, I guess that was my problem. I wasn't trying to spell everything. I was trying to spell a very specific word. Construction components. Okay, so this now has pretty much everything it's going to need resource-wise. Excuse me. Is there a reason to have this be a connector at the back? Not really.
Fuel critical.
But it is now, so...
Fuel low.
Okay. I'm back up and running with a better system because now I don't have to go through the little beams that I had in front of my survival kit to
How did I go through two
charge my
hydrogen
stuff.
bombs? That's definitely a better setup. That's probably better.
Yeah.
How did I go through two hydrogen bottles that quickly? What the fuck?
Gravity.
Oh,
you know.
are we out of
Takes
ice?
a lot of. I probably I would just throw it in the hydrogen tank and it'll refill your bottles.
Small steel tubes.
Okay, yeah, I did put a thing there. Let me just hop in your seat here. Yeah, we've still got 61% in that large tank, so we've got plenty of hydrogen.
Oh, it's industrial. That's why I can never find the bloody thing.
I just put tank and then it takes me to it.
All right, and then I think I can just refill the oxygen the same way if I just put it in the oxygen tank.
I think so. Yeah.
Sweet. A little clunky, but I guess it works.
I haven't had to fill an oxygen bottle in I don't even know how long.
All right.
Meteor storm inbound.
No! I need to make turns, damn it.
Okay, it's time for some thrusters on this thing, I think.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, you're fine. It's coming from the east. No! No! Not again! Not again! Come on, shoot it! You're locked up. Okay, pass. Okay, it's over. Oh,
Oh, I saw them coming from the north.
Yeah, north is what I meant. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. He was just
He's
panicking.
like,
All right.
East. I don't see nothing from the east. And we're east
Well,
of you,
it's
so if
kind-
anything,
well-
we should see it before you.
There was one that was going north to south, but it was in the east. And then, but it like one kind of just like did a little haircut trim above my fish 2.0. It just scathed the above. Like I could just like jump up and tapped on it on the highest point. I could have just like jumped in and get hit by it, which I wonder what would happen. But
Probably nothing good.
but yeah, so it's
Oh, I need a computer. Okay.
it was nice.
Computer.
It wasn't good. Yeah, it wasn't good. And I Now I need to fix this. I need interior plating.
How did I do that over here? Oh,
Actually, hold on. Nope, that's not what I
I
wanted.
did it kind of a funky way over here. I don't strictly need to
Then-
do it that way, I don't think. Okay.
Like this?
Inventory full, damn it. Why does my inventory have to be full?
Because inventory full.
Why can't
You did kind of
it
answer
be
your own question with the question.
semi-full?
That's not a
Because
real thing.
inventory full. Oh, I ran out of plates. Well, I guess I should have expected that. We're building drills.
Okay, now my thing is disconnected. Officially.
I am trying to make this look industrial, and I don't know if I'm succeeding, but hey.
I hear the industrial DLC helps with that.
Yeah, I'm sure it does, but I don't believe in pay to win.
It really does. Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, I don't believe in pay to win.
What are we winning?
Well,
Is
paid
there
to
some kind of design
cosmetics.
contest I'm unaware of?
Street cred.
Street cred, okay.
Yeah.
Your small connector.
You know, the thing that all engineers crave.
Those street engineers really need that cred.
I mean, I guess civil engineers probably fight over street cred.
I'm surprised I actually got.
It's a bad joke.
Possibly? I don't know any civil engineers.
Neither do I.
There are plates, damn it.
Nobody
You need-
knows civil engineers. They're an endangered species.
No one ever sees them. There could be anywhere between 50 or 100 of them in the wild, but we've never been able to get an accurate count.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it! I need
It's
to turn those
connected.
lights off
Now I
too.
need to connect it.
Don't bother me.
Or else I need to fix my floor.
Wait. What the hell? Oh, okay. They are off. That's weird.
Okay. I'm going to move you now. Please don't destroy everything.
I'm gonna move you.
Everyone-
Don't freak out. You're gonna be in a different position than when you started. Please don't panic.
Don't panic. That's the least I need right now.
Let's make 2 of these then.
Make sure you have your towel, and everything will be
Son of a-
fine. Please don't panic.
Just don't panic. Everything. Are these all? Are these all?
If you want me to not panic, you need to make me a keep calm poster with a
Everything.
cat.
Everything. Oh, okay, not everything. Okay. Like everything is an inverted corner. God damn it. But no, not everything is inverted. It's all fine. Everything is fine.
I don't.
Keep calm.
You're not selling me on this.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
I'm just seeing you in a room with a coffee
Definitely-
cup, and the room is on fire.
Everything is definitely
Wait.
fine. Okay,
Well, that's interesting.
that's all good.
My inventory says I have 2 hydrogen bottles that are completely out of hydrogen, yet the user interface tells me I have a bottle of hydrogen.
It's in your other suit.
My other suit, yeah.
The other super suit. There you go.
Where is my super suit? I love Incredibles. It's such a good movie. How did Disney make a better Fantastic Four movie than Marvel ever has? Like- I just don't know.
Wasn't it Pixar?
Was Incredibles Pixar? I mean, it's still Disney, to be honest. Has been for a while.
I need to Google this now.
I mean, the point still stands. How did they make a better Fantastic Four movie than Marvel?
I am connected. Nothing
I mean, it's on
happened.
Disney Plus, but
Nothing happened last stream. Everything was fine. Look at everything. This is exactly how it was.
Dang it.
Nothing's wrong here. But strangely enough, I have the suspicion to make some
why
turrets.
does this damn site give me the entire cast, the screenshots, the storyline synopsis,
All right, give me my
the
phone.
director, the producer? It doesn't tell me who made the damn movie, what company.
Incredibles.
Who cares about the
Lauded Pixar animation film. There we go.
Okay. It's like, it gives me all the information except what I'm actually looking for. Thank you,
Energy
Google.
is
I
low.
know you have all of the information. I wish you organized it a little better.
Still, I just like I don't know how they managed to make the perfect Fantastic Four movie. It's very good.
blood, sweat, and tears.
All right. I don't know what bludge is, but it sounds painful.
Did I say bludge?
It kind of
Did I
did.
say bludge?
Yeah, a
I thought
little
I
bit.
said blood, sweat, and tears.
You nearly did.
I thought I said that. Usually I get when I mess up on words. This time I didn't get it.
Alright, cool. That'll work. And
I
now...
need interior plates for that, damn it. Why do I need interior plates?
I'm liking
Why
this. I
can't
think a
have
couple of choice
everything?
lights
I'm
here and there
everything.
will have a pretty damn good setup here. Alright, so now where are our thrusters going to go? Let's see. I think
up, up, up.
One there.
Up,
One
up,
there. Wait, no, that one needs to be centered.
and away.
Like
Then we
there,
need to go over here, over here,
and then
over here, over here, here.
there. That could work. What if I do... What are the big ones? Do they use the same amount of components? No, they use more, so they probably are more powerful. And heavier, turns out.
That,
Alright, good to know.
What in the hell was that sound? Oh.
that's the-
Perfect.
I just turn around and see whatever Polar's been building just rolling on the ground. It's like, oh, that's what that sound was.
Yep, that is in fact what that sound was. Alright, so apparently the big, these big atmospheric thrusters are pretty heavy.
Yeah.
'Cause I just put the
they're
frame
kinda
on.
heavy.
yeah.
I just
Yeah.
put the frame on and it was like, and we're done.
Hey, yeah, no.
Yeah, you have to be very picky about where you connect
I don't
those
want that.
also.
Alright,
That, I
so
want this.
Euroscope suddenly became like the most important thing I've ever wanted in my life. Alright.
Oh, really? So it won't even let me do that. Okay. Huh.
God, I wish I could mirror build. Like, just build the same thing on both sides. That'd be so nice.
There is a way to do that in creative mode.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Might be a little too powerful in a survival-esque kind of game. But I mean, considering this is mostly a sandbox, you
Yeah.
could give us that, I think. Alright, large steel tubes, where are they? There they are.
Oh, and I make artillery as well.
Oops, that's the wrong way. The gyroscopes look like they should be in Portal. I don't know what it is about them. Maybe it's just like the lights, like the fact it's such an like an orbis shape. But it really looks like it should be in a Portal game. Hey, this is why I built this out of heavy armor,
Magnesium?
so I could roll it.
Guess I don't have enough magnesium.
Oh, is that made out of heavy armor?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's terrifying.
All right.
We might have another fish over here.
No. You see, I can balance.
Are you launching or no?
Hell no.
I don't know what he's doing over there.
Sure.
He's moving in very mysterious ways.
Just there we go. There we go. All right. Damn it. Okay.
Computers.
This is Sparta. This is a ship, and it is pointing skywards. All right.
Okay.
Be honest, you're surprised I was able to do
officially
that.
I officially have a giant Gatling turret.
Nice. Happy to
Not
hear
a giant
that.
one, but a bigger one.
So, now we need
That's up in the sky.
we need thrusters.
However, now I need ammo.
I cannot put
That's
them on the
what I need.
bottom because of positioning.
Oh, that's interesting. You attach this with the rotor.
Of course I have. You thought I was giving up on rotors so easily?
I guess I'm like, what's the purpose of that?
What's happening?
Smooth and even coverage, my friend.
Okay, where is magnesium? Oops, nice.
Oh, well, I guess if you're determined to use these flat atmospheric thrusters, that makes a little more sense.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I wanted to use the big one, and then it made my ship fall over. And I kind of took that personally. Alright, so
Everything is nice.
I do think I want to use the big ones, though, because I feel like this ship's going to get pretty heavy, right? I would imagine.
Yeah, you got, because if you're If you're doing things that way, you're gonna have to put a lot of components in that to build anything anyway. So yeah, it'll probably get heavy. Although actually, steel plate isn't that heavy. Mostly would be like large tubes, motors, metal grid, stuff like that would be really heavy.
All right,
I
so let
found
me
some
grab this.
platinum.
Oops, cannot withdraw 44 motors. Yeah, you can. Don't lie to me.
Don't you lie to me.
I built the other one. All right, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're still charging. How is the battery doing in this? Battery fully depleted in 3 hours, so it's not actually charging at all. Alright, good to know. So now, where's the rest of the thrusters gonna go? Because we're gonna need forward and backward. I guess here? Like, we could have one here, one here. One
Ooh,
here,
uranium.
one there.
Uranium's nice.
At least I'm trying to.
Like
I mean, it says it's, oh, there it is. Trying to find the asteroid thing. It's hard to find because sometimes it looks like the asteroid pieces.
Yeah.
like this, and then get rid of that middle one, and do
uranium. I have some
that.
gold. I have some platinum.
And then we want two. Wait. Oh, we have a battery down here. Do we need this battery? I mean, we need it right now for balance, but do we need it? Period.
Do you need it? Need it.
Or
I mean,
what if
long term you probably don't want it there, but
I could also just kind of do something like this and like that as well.
you're gonna have 3 welders on that plus all of the engines going to keep that thing afloat. You're gonna need probably several batteries. I'd say
More
at
platinum.
least
Well, I was going to put another one on the
least 8.
back as well.
Well, the main thing with the batteries is they can only supply so much power per battery to components. So if you have enough components drawing power, you can actually manage to max out that power draw if you only have a couple of batteries. And then nothing works. And then you fall out of the sky.
That's not ideal.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and make sure I have my gyros. Oh yeah, an ore detector. That would be, you know, pretty helpful on a mining ship.
Let's go ahead and turn dampeners off.
To make sure that that's actually a thing that I don't just tack on at the very end.
Recharge.
With the garbage truck.
Give me batteries, power. Alright, there we go. Save that. And then give me block groups. Recharge on off. It's on. And turn the whole thing on. Amazing. Alright, we righted the ship. Nearly crashed. We're good. Construction components, large steel tubes, and something else. Alright. Let's see here. Construction components, large steel tubes.
I guess I could put a beacon on this as well. Why the hell not?
Yeah, I'll probably need a beacon on mine too. Motors, that was the other thing. Of course it's motors. Exec motor.
Out of steel plate? How is that possible?
There's no way. We have 1,300 in this cargo container that I'm looking at.
Oh wait, is that all of the? Okay, I better queue up another 5,000.
Yeah, I've been making heavy armor.
Oh, okay. I will queue up another 10,000.
Actually, heavy armor only uses 3. Like the block uses
well,
5,
we'll also need metal grids.
and it uses, but yeah, it's the metal grids that it's been
I'll
using.
queue up like 3,000 of those. Oh yeah, if you're using heavy armor on that, yeah, you're gonna need a shitload of engines. Well, I guess it depends on how much armor you actually put on.
It's going to be fairly bare bones, to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you're not too concerned with covering up engines and components and stuff, then that won't be that big of an issue. With a miner, I gotta get like, you know, literally nose to the grindstone close to an object that can destroy my ship, so I need a little armor.
Yeah, more than a little, probably. Where is... Motors, that's what I need. There we go. You know what, grab 200 motors. I think that's what I did wrong last time. Try again. There we go.
Immediately come in here and make this... recycler beacon. Alright, and then I need gyroscopes. Where the hell are those on my hotbar? There should be somewhere. There they are. No, unacceptable.
Okay.
Will be the same orientation as your brother right next to you, damn it.
Meteor storm inbound.
No. Damn
During
it.
a sandstorm too, so we have no idea where it's gonna go. Love it.
God,
Won't see
I
them
haven't
until
made the
they're
ammo
right on
yet.
top of you.
And shoot them until you see the
oh,
reds of their of the
oh.
fireballs, guys.
Oh,
They're heading
I
towards
see a
us.
bit of fire up there in the sky, yeah, towards
Yeah.
the north.
My thing's shooting it.
I don't think they're shooting this one, but that one's kind of far away anyway.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I don't. That one's going nowhere. That landed over the hill.
Where is...
Oh yeah, I was going to add another battery on the back, wasn't I? I can still do that. Give me this. Look at that, it's flat. Alright, I will take some more large steel tubes. God, large steel tubes are fucking large. Take up so much room.
They are.
It's almost like it's in the
Funnily
name or
enough,
something.
They are quite large.
Yeah, they're massive.
Batteries are probably the next thing I worry about.
Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4,
10
both sides. I've got 4 to move. Oh, sorry, I've got 1, 2, 3 to go left and right.
Yeah, 10 batteries.
I've got. I can definitely have 2 on the front to slow me down. Or 4 on the front to slow me down. I think I should want
I'm just gonna open up the back of this, and then I'll actually
equal
see.
amounts on each side. I think we want a battery here.
Oh, okay. So I put. Yeah. Okay, so I put 4 in the back like this.
Alright, this thing is hefty. I love it. You know what I might do? Yeah, I might move where those are. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might swap
And you need
these.
steel plates again, of course, because why would I not?
Inventory full.
Wait, no, I have steel plate on my inventory. What the hell? Why can't I build my battery then?
Yeah, I think I
There.
like that a bit more.
Now, can I double stack these? I don't think I can. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I think I like that a little more. It's a little heftier even now. There we go. I love it. It's such a chunky little boy. It's amazing. Alright, so there's some things we're gonna need. We need beacons for one. What else would I want?
Hmm. Okay.
Also, I need to fix the batteries, I think, right?
I will be interested to see if that thing can fly once you load it up with materials.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I'm just doing some mental math in my head, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm also curious how many... You got, what, only one large thing here?
Yeah, one large.
Let's see, what is the...
153,000. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What
Oh, and the
is-
welders can each hold 33,000. Let's see.
Okay, I guess technically it could hold everything in both of our large cargo containers right now, but...
See? Oh, oh.
Well, just in terms of volume. I highly doubt it would take off with all of that weight in there.
I mean, it's got 4 upward thrusters.
You underestimate the weight of all the components that would go in there.
So where would I put... Oh yeah, I wanted to put another...
Ah, yes. I was like, what am I doing here? I'm figuring out tanks.
Yeah, what are you doing aside from judging my beautiful, beautiful boy?
I am also building a ship, a variant of a ship that I've already built.
Ah, same.
Oh, right. It has. Okay, so I don't need to worry about the. I was worried about the. I was worried about piping up the hydrogen for absolutely no reason at all. Well, actually, no. I am legitimately and understandably gonna have an issue with that. How are we gonna fix that issue? Okay, yeah, I can do it that way.
Heavy armor.
I suppose
So I
I should
need,
probably have some
some
hydrogen
metal grids.
generators on that.
Yeah, this isn't gonna have like an H2O2 generator or any of that stuff.
Yeah, yours doesn't really need it.
Right.
Whereas this thing running off of hydrogen, it probably would be a good idea to have one. Or
Are they all
several even.
recharging now? They should be. Why is this one red?
Slow on
Well, I have
battery, maybe?
4. Yeah, maybe it got drained into the other batteries.
Okay, there they are. I was like, there's gotta
Fully
be
charged in
a-
20 minutes. Fully charged in 3 minutes. We're fully depleted in 3 minutes. Oh, is it flipped? Are these flipped now? Yeah, they are. Okay. We want these to be on recharge. Okay, so recharge, 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 recharge. Amazing. Okay, that was the problem. Okay. So we have 4 forwards, 4 backwards, 3 left, 3 right? Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. Alright, and then obviously the piece de résistance. Oh wait, I need this one. That's what I need. And then I want that one. I don't have a... Oh no, I do. Okay.
Gallon turret is
I'm gonna have to
loading
move
up
that then.
with its ammo. So now it may... How I hope it protects my stuff. This time.
Actually, I don't need it to go down here, do I? Yeah. That's too far. I just need to go here. And then I can do this. And then this. And then...
No, this isn't doing anything.
I should probably add that. Okay. Just realized my cockpit was only 40% complete. Alright, this is a thing of beauty.
Oh, there is a T-junction for the small conveyor tube. Okay, I need that.
Yeah, there's T-junction for all of them, thankfully.
I guess whenever I had set up the small conveyors on my hotbar, I just never found them. So I just assumed they didn't exist.
I mean, it's a fair
Honestly,
assumption to
they
make,
don't
to be fair.
exist. Let me see if I can dock up to this now.
Oh, my back. Oh, that was a good stretch until it wasn't.
Was that noise I heard your back? Or was that you hitting the
Oh.
microphone?
Both.
Probably the microphone, but
I'm gonna hope it was you hitting the microphone,
Oh.
because otherwise that was like, it's got to be a couple hundred years worth of stretching that just occurred in front of me.
oh. Yeah, I've been having issues with my back lately. Oh.
Oh yeah. Any particular reason, or just like that? You know, just happening?
Just putting on weight that didn't need to be put on at this point in my life.
Yeah. I know what that's like. Yep. It sucks.
That is indeed how it needs to go.
And what do I want for this? Maybe I should do
Jesus.
this guy here. Good.
Yeah. Why does this take so much to do? Yeah, both 100%. Good. Good.
Just a second. What in the... Oh, that must be a parachute over there. I'm like, what in the hell? I thought it was polar over there to the southwest, but it's like his beacon wasn't there. I'm like, what in the hell?
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just dropping
Thing
lads.
floating off
It's
in
fine.
the distance, some gray blob. I was like, what in the hell? I lose my mind? What's going on over here?
You know, it was I was okay with it until you described what you thought I was as a grey blob.
Well, I wasn't really looking at it. I just saw a gray blob out of the corner of my head.
And you're like, oh yeah,
What's
that's
that?
Polar. That sounds
What is-
seems about
Well,
right.
it was in your general direction, so I was like, I don't know, is that polar? Like, because a couple of times I've actually gone around the corner here to check my other ship reference, and like the texture, the color doesn't load in until I get closer to it.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Okay, so what do we need on here? I need to put that gyroscope back.
Oh, I guess if I'm gonna do that, yeah, let me do this. Nope, don't destroy that. Thank you. Oh, damn it! Grinder is too strong.
It's too good. Yep. That has happened for sure. Love how beefy this thing is.
The orientation.
So I need... What we got as far as this? We've got this, we've got... Yeah, let's do that, and then we can take a look at what the options are.
I can put. I need a lot of that stuff.
There we go.
creative.
Yeah, that'll work.
Meteor storm inbound.
Actually,
No!
no, I didn't
Again?
even need to do that, did I?
I'm fucking tired of this. I've had
All right.
enough.
We need a beacon.
Construction comp. Oh.
From the northwest.
Oh.
That one's going way over everything.
Okay.
Those aren't.
Stop
those
wasting
really-
ammo.
Maybe gonna hit the track? Possibly? No.
Nope, yep.
No, kinda. Yeah, a
I think
little
they're
bit.
short.
I were gonna put a beacon. And I probably am. Where would I put it? You know what? Ah, it's a 2x2? Or it's a 2x1?
Oh, I ain't construction comps.
Oh no, just put it here.
Construction comps.
Energy low.
I guess I should also probably have one of these.
How many big thrusters did I put on here? Was it 4
Drink
on
some
each
tea
side?
that's still hot.
There's 3 on each side.
Hmm.
We'll do 4 on each side. Why not? Well, actually, no. If that's mostly going to be operating in space, I'm not going to have to worry about fighting gravity.
Gravity.
Probably really don't need nearly as many thrusters on this thing.
There is so much belief just radiating off of you right now.
What? That we'll get to space?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy actually. Like, are you sure?
uh.
Also, I think we're out of cobalt. Looks like.
Are we?
Mm-hmm.
Where is my cobalt beacon? Cobalt. It is showing on HUD. Where the hell is it?
Okay, so
Need more?
Is that
God, I thought I
4
had
point
enough.
something? Is that what that is? Oh, yeah, it must be. Alright, I guess I'll take a break from this. I'll go take the miner over there. First, I will deposit all of the things in my inventory because I don't need to bring those with me. Might as well go ahead and fill up my tanks.
Okay, now I have 2 industrial hydrogen tanks.
Nice, nice.
And hopefully they'll be fine. I need more small size.
Alright, lights on, engines on, batteries on auto. Okay. I will be back with cobalt.
I need more interior plates.
Alright. So,
Eeh, I fell off.
our ship cometh along. I think it's looking nice and beefy. Look at this guy. Look at him. He's beautiful. Let's just imagine him with his lights blaring and all that stuff. And if we find him to be a bit too chunky, we can always take those batteries, put him on the back, make him a bit longer than he is tall. But honestly, I love him. He's awesome. He's just a little chunky guy. It's like very industrial. Oh yeah, I need interior plates. That's what I was doing. Sorry, I had to rub my eyes, so I completely forgot what I was doing. Here we go. Obviously, we need to add some cool lights as well, and we need to blueprint it this time. Though that, you know, maybe rebuilding it if it and when it does crash doesn't take quite as long. Actually, I might put that down here.
Motors.
Yeah. Perfect. Also, I can set this to 0 for now as well. Let's do that. Because there's just enough power, I think, to run the rotor.
That's a lot.
Where's the
Nah, it's
rotor? Rotor. Advanced rotor. Here we go.
But
So-
only when I go down, which is
0.
very odd.
0. -1. 1. Maybe there isn't enough power to run it. The rotor's rotation out of limits. The limits will be enabled when the rotor is within range. Okay. So it's currently negative. Alright.
2,300 of them. Interior plates. Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and lock it for now. But at least then it can't get any worse. Also, is the block off? Is that why? Did I see that? Advanced? No, block's on. Okay.
Display, computer, more.
Current angle is now 148. That doesn't make much sense. However, how would you have moved? Okay.
Oh,
So-
this landing gear. Why is this landing gear taking damage?
Let's
That's
see
odd.
what we got here.
Whatever.
Alright, obviously we need some lights because that's really important.
Go
and
get
benefits
cobalt.
this ship incredibly.
Oh, ball.
Alright, so
Cobalt.
here we have our indicators.
Made
so
my
let's go
first
and add
large
those.
industrial cargo container. Let's go.
Oh, should we add some on the front as well? Should we have indicators on the front? Do we want that? We technically should, right? Yeah, we definitely should. Alright, so indicator.
Let's do this.
Do we want to like that? On the front we might use the other ones. Which ones are those? That's this guy. Yeah, we'll use those. Alright.
Motors and small steel.
So, if I go in here, we've got the corner lights on the back. Show me on the HUD. Alright, so Alt is to rotate. Oh, is it not showing on HUD because the things are set to recharge? It is. So corner light 1 is on the right. Okay. So corner light is, let's just
Am I
rename it.
iron, out of iron? Damn.
Indicator
Actually, ran out of iron.
back right. And this would be our indicator back left. And then as far as interior lights go, show it on HUD. And then we can just turn the power on briefly. So interior light is the one on the right. Alright, so once again we have indicator front right and indicator back right. Oh, no, front left, sorry. Front left. That is incredibly wrong. There we go. Okay. We now have our indicators set up. Are we going to use these? Who knows? Right indicators. Left indicators.
Go over and get some
Sweet.
iron.
And then, let's see. So we want this block to flash, right? Blink interval. Let's do half a second. No, let's do 1.5 seconds. 1 second. Let's just make it simple. 1 second. Length of blinking as a percentage of blink interval. We want it to be 50-50, I think, right? No, sorry, 50-50. We want it to be on and off. And we want to do the same with the left indicators. Actually, we could have done it this way, right? Yeah, that would probably be easier. So, 1 second, 50%. And color. How do I make yellow?
Or ground disappearing before my feet.
Trying to remember. There we go. Like a nice kind of
Gotta love it.
bright yellow. There we go. So those should be the same
Alright,
now.
Just remember that I have a bunch of stuff in my inventory, so I can't even carry
So
that.
now
much.
if I do this,
Okay, I guess I'm gonna. Well, good thing I brought my
okay,
vehicle, but
it
still,
kind of
I'm
worked
gonna say,
for one of them.
before
I
I
guess we
come
only
down this
changed
hall,
one. We didn't change both.
Check, put some stuff away.
Although we did. Make interval 1 second.
When are you gonna say it? When are you gonna say it? There you go.
Back left and front
Nice.
left. Didn't get any of those changes. Alright, so 1. Although they got the color change, surprisingly. Weird. Perfect. So then let's just set it up on a hotbar. This is completely pointless, and that's why it's important. Right, so left indicators toggle on and off. Right indicators toggle... Sorry, toggle on and off. Let's make sure they're both off. Alright, and then the spotlights, right? We want our spotlights to be... Are they on L? Well, let's see. Oops. Let's do this. We're going to add these to a block group called headlights. And then we can control them that way. Alright. No blink intervals. Offset of the light from the model. We could push them very, very far in front, but I don't know if we want to do that. And then block groups. Missed it 3 times. Headlights. On and off. Okay, so if I hit L, yeah, spotlights are automatically on L. Nice. Look at that. Okay, so we have a ship. It is largely done, I think. That feels somewhat accurate to say. Sort of. I think I want to change this out here. This is when the whole ship splits in half for some inexplicable reason. Alright, so I need this, and I want it to be this guy, right? No, do I want it to be that? I don't know if I do. I don't think I like that. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is. That's fine. I don't think we need to worry too much. Okay, and then the only other incredibly important thing we need to do is brake lights. Not that we can actually do anything with that, we can just have them on all the time. Alright, so the 2 new corner lights are going to be our brake lights, and then we're good. Alright, so where are they? Here they are.
Let's do it.
Wish I could change the name of them both at the same time. Doesn't really matter what side they're on because they're just going to be part of brake lights. They're just going to be permanently on and permanently red. We could turn the redness down a bit. We could make them a little dimmer, like maybe something like that. Beautiful. Alright, now the only other thing we need is like flashing warning lights, or like rotating warning lights.
Back to home.
Let's see. We have some corner lights we could do, right? Because I could put one right there. I could put one right here and here. Oh, I need construction components, dang it. It is literally just construction components though, so I guess that's okay. Give me yes. Yes amount of those would be great. And then on either side of this we can do the same. Or do we want to make these the other lights? Yeah, I think maybe we do. Let's see, 6 and God, the interior lights are so massive though. But I think that's what we want to do. Like that. Like that. And then maybe here? So anything still called interior lights is going to be these guys. Amazing. This might be too many. But then again, maybe it's not enough. You know? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so where the hell is the other one? Alright, so we need one going here. We need one going there. There. 2 on the bottom. Like that and that. Maybe we should do 3 on the bottom. Yes, that's definitely what we want to be doing. There we go. And then we just need the interior lights. Like so. In a ship that may or may not already have enough power.
Home a little over 40,000
This is
cobalt ore. It should
definitely
be
the right thing to
refined
be doing
by
right
next
now.
month.
Nice.
Oh, just when I'm going to need it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Just in time.
Just in time. I'm hoping these H2O2 jammers do exactly what I need them to do.
Which I would assume is generate H2O2?
Yep.
Should be good at
That's
that.
the H2.
Alright, so
Large
jump in
steel,
here.
and I need steel and large steel.
excuse me, which one is incomplete?
Plates. Need steel plates and large steel.
Yes.
Oh! I just looked up at the stream.
Yeah, I'm just like, I did not
That's
expect
left,
to see
that's
that when I
right.
came back.
That's left. That's right.
What? It's perfect.
You want to go this way? You want to go that way? Which way you want to go?
Oh, also you ain't seen nothing yet. Hold on. All right, ready?
Do you have a blinker?
What the hell? Where? Oh, they're up top. Okay.
Oh my god! Do you have a
Hazard
blinker?
lights. Oh, he has them on the front too.
Oh my god.
The hell?
Yeah, I haven't. They work on the front too. Yeah.
In the hell? This is a standard thing in space engineers?
What? Yeah. It is.
Magnetic Badger architecture?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
The hell does that even mean?
It's a company I work for, probably. I don't know.
Okay. Well, after seeing that, I have no idea what I came back here to do.
Perfect. I'm happy to help.
Okay, there's one.
I guess I'll work on more thrusters for this thing.
That's
Let me
two.
see. How many do I have?
So, use oxygen, hydrogen tanks for storage.
Okay, I have two
refill
large
plasma
on
back.
each side. And those are
Okay,
above the
ice.
cargo? Yeah.
So
okay.
if I
They're
have, if
above
I put ice in these cargo containers, then I should be able to make a bunch of hydrogen.
And maybe that,
Might want
and
to try to do
then
oxygen too. Storage for oxygen.
oh wait, I'm missing some. There we go. There, I need these. Yeah, that's what.
What? I heard explosions. What was the explosion?
I heard nothing.
Oh, it's lightning. Ah,
Oh god.
it was lightning. McQueen. What just happened?
Ka-chow.
What just happened? I heard something just either construct or deconstruct. I think it was construct, but I don't know what just happened.
I
I have no way to help
some
you.
armor on my ship. I don't know.
Okay, I somehow heard you again.
Oh yeah, there's lightning off in the distance over to the northeast somewhere.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So is 6 H2O generators okay for my ship?
Great question.
The fish?
Yes.
Depends on how many.
Well, it's not the generators you need to worry
thrusters.
about. It's the tanks, right? It's because you want to have a
Well,
bunch
if
of
you
storage.
want
I've-
to maintain,
I have two
like,
industrial
constantly making
tanks.
fuel.
I have 2 industrial tanks to hold the H2O to.
Let me take a look at what we've got so far. So we're gonna have at
And also I'm
least
gonna have some
4 large thrusters. I see.
I'm gonna probably have more. Maybe.
Yeah.
I have to have the ones in the rear and all that stuff to propel forward and go
yeah.
backwards. And... Probably not go backwards. No, I should go backwards. Don't want to just go forwards. Always move forward. With my decisions. Always move forward. And there's the storm. But there's the power. Give me the power. That sweet power.
I would think 6 would be, if nothing else, it would be a good start.
By the way, H switches signals on and off. Thankfully. Glad I found that out. All that shit is off.
Now, is 4 million volume of ice, is that enough for that? 40 million volume of ice.
I have no idea what the ratio is of ice to hydrogen.
Well, shit.
That being said, I do know that you probably want to convert all of it to hydrogen before taking off, because hydrogen doesn't weigh anything. Ice weighs a shitload.
Really? Hydrogen doesn't weigh that? It doesn't weigh anything, huh? Or is it just
Yeah.
weightless in comparison?
It literally, the game doesn't track weight of gases at all.
Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, even if it did, it would be insignificant compared to the weight of the ice.
Well, I'm just gonna have it
Okay.
have one big storage container, and then I was gonna put 2, but I'm like, I don't know about that one, so I'm just letting it have one.
So, I think I might be ready to put this on the connector, potentially. I've got things pointing in every direction. I'm gonna blueprint it. Was it Control B to blueprint? Yeah.
Sweet power, yeah. Oh, actually, I have a lot of my battery. Oh, I don't. A lot of my batteries aren't even made. Actually, I need to make my batteries.
All right.
Even made.
The Ferdinand.
Oh, we need power cells.
Alright, let's see. Where is my
Toasters.
beacon? There we go.
Is that where I need to go? More or less, I guess. Then again, that's a little close.
All right. I think I'm ready to try to fly this
Okay.
thing.
In this storm? Okay.
Oh
Well,
boy.
You know,
this will be interesting.
might as well.
I'm trying to capitalize. I'm trying to finish some bodies. No!
So it weighs
No!
45,000 kilos already. So,
Oh no!
think
Oh dear
those
God!
engines
My
will
thing's shooting.
lift that?
My thing's shooting. Where is it coming from?
oh yeah,
can't
I see
it.
him. They seem kind of
No!
far away.
Not from me. They head straight towards it, and my turret got him.
Nice. Your turret is putting in overtime, man. Do you want to come see the
Well,
maiden
my
voyage
turret
of
got
the
him.
Verdadata, or do you want to just hear the explosions from where you stand?
No, I'm coming,
Honestly,
I'm
I
just
think this thing
recharging.
needs to be renamed the Badger because of that thing on the front.
You know what? Oh shit!
It will
Dampener's
now.
on. Okay, there we go.
Oh shit! Ow, that hurt. I fell. Yeah, and he's going. Oh,
Yeah, I had
Oh.
I had dampeners turned off, so that my
That would explain why it did a little hop and then came right back down.
that was why. If I can just get this hooked up.
Okay, yep, there you go. You just got a lock. There you go.
Beautiful.
Lock, sock, and pop.
Look at that. All right, let's get the welders set to default position. All right, let's go ahead. Where is my?
What if that is the default position?
Well, I can change the default position. All right, rotor lock. All right, I guess I'll set lower limit. No. Let's set it to 0. Let's just have it go. Velocity of 5. Try and stay on, Laguna.
Ah!
I love that just like flicked you off. That's great. Alright, so velocity 0, so I can set the limits to non-existent basically. And then
So what? Oh Jesus!
Okay.
So
I
so
see I'm
with
not wanted up
welders-
there.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't help myself. You can get back on it, it's fine. I'm also just kind of fucking
Do the
around with
welders?
settings.
Do those have to connect to a storage unit?
So the advanced rotor
or-
should be able to pass things through it. That's what I'm
Yeah, I
about
was
to
gonna
test.
say I don't know how
Okay.
that's gonna work.
So let's see.
Does it say it does?
Welder. Alright, so there's my welder. Let's just search for like motors. Okay. Large steel tubes can be moved into the welder.
Okay,
So,
if
yep.
large steel tubes can be moved in there. Everything should.
Everything can. Yeah, that was my thought too. Power cells, yep, everything can go into this thing.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if the advanced rotor head was gonna allow for that or not.
You can do there's an advanced rotor that's like 1x1, which is I think for small tubes, and then there's a 3x3, and I used the 3x3.
Yeah.
So thankfully it does work. Alright, so now I just need to figure out how to set up this advanced rotor so I can turn the rotation on and off. Basically.
Oh, that's simple enough. You just drag the rotor to the hotbar, and there should be an option there for on off.
Oh, I guess I could just do it from
Yeah, just toggle on, toggle.
well, I also want to be able to set it to like, return to default position as well. I'll have to figure that out. Looks.
Might be a way
Probably-
to do that on the hotbar. I'm not sure.
Alright, so Hey, Golden Fish, how are you this fine Thursday? How's stream going? It's going nice. It's been pretty peaceful. We're just chilling. Chilling like a villain. We just built this. We built what was going to be called the Veldinator, but because of this sign on the front, this sign right here, the Hermetic Badger architecture, it's now going to be called the Badginator.
I put lights on our base.
So,
okay.
There we go.
I need to continue getting my
The Badginator.
my power cells so
Beautiful.
I can then.
Oh, I should also
my
get rid of the
batteries
indicators.
Get all
off
this
of
energy
HUD,
that's wasting away.
Indicator.
All my batteries.
Show on
that I'm
HUD? No.
trying to make.
Show on HUD? No. Beautiful. Yes, there we go. Oh, we don't need the antenna to show on HUD. Why does it do that? Antenna. How do I
over
stop
the
the antenna
thing,
from showing on
please,
HUD?
thank
You know what? Boom. Are you about to get off? Nope. No, we go for 3 hours on Thursday because it's multiplayer, and therefore we kind of have time to get stuff done and all that good stuff, and just hang out. So no, we do a 3-hour stream on Thursdays. Also, yeah, nice. GG's on your 3-stream streak, Golden Fish. Why is that so hard to say? But yeah, nicely done. Heck yeah, it's been a pleasure having you these past streams.
My power cell's so heavy.
So how do you stop an antenna from being shown on HUD? Because I'm not seeing that option.
I was gonna say, I don't think there is actually.
Oh, well, alright. I guess all ships will have 2 dots.
Off the top of my head, anyway.
Alright, so back to configuring the toolbar for the rotor. If I put this no, actually, yeah, no, we can do that. Actually, no, we want welders there, huh? Let's group the welders, the welders real quick. Help others? Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Let's go to groups. There they are. Kicked me from my own session. Alright, OBS is reconnected. That was fun. What the fuck? I have
It's
a
like,
few
no,
questions.
you end at 1 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you end at this hour right now.
Alright, I'm going to continue the game, and then I'm going to invite you fine fellas back into the game.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, the stream crashed, Golden. I don't know why it did. That was bizarre.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Do it. Oh, you can hold space to brake? Oh, I did not know you could do that in a rover. That's useful information.
Assuming you don't have, thrusters that go up.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess then you go very up. All right,
You will not like that break.
All right. I mean, technically, when you crash back into the planet, you're no longer moving in the direction you were moving. So, mission accomplished.
Yeah.
I love this beefy little boy. He's so good. He looks so industrial. We're going to have to recolor it, I think, as well, so it looks more industrial. In fact, now that I've invited them both, let's do that. It's coloring time. Alright, so this is how I pick colors, yeah? Yeah, okay. Ooh, there's armor choices. Most of these are in DLC. Corrugated armor. Kinda hate that. I feel like some pieces could look good with that, though. Yeah, let's do a couple like that. Like maybe these ones.
Holy shit, here I am with all of my stuff in my inventory.
Oh, please. Please, I had all my stuff. I don't need any more taken away from me, please.
He's suffered enough.
Oh, wait. Oh,
Let my people
HUD's,
go.
Okay. My HUD's off? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, my stuff. Yes.
It says connecting to chat again.
Oh, no. No.
OBS is still at 6,000 though.
I put my stuff in the thing.
Thought it was your Wi-Fi.
Worried?
Unfortunately, it appears to be mine. It's very sad. How the batteries looking?
I'm
corrugated?
afraid to take my stuff out.
They look okay.
That's
I'll
annoying.
just take my welder out.
I have to change my color for my paint now back.
Really?
What
That's
am I supposed
bizarre.
to? Yeah, it didn't save my paint color at all.
Oh, I need to grab.
Hey, how it holds the block in front like that? Yeah, I do wish there was a better way to like paint things. Like you could just go into a menu and you don't have to hover the block. You can just do it. That'd be nice. Alright, well let's do what we need to do. So let's just do this. Okay, so you can change the color of the corrugated iron as well. Camouflage? Why? Why do I have that?
More.
Why do I have that?
More.
Thank you. Thank you for providing a sound effect for the armor.
More.
Brrr. I think most of this is going to be battered, though. Going to be battered. Like a fish.
By chance, did they also just say meteor storm? or something?
Wait a
I
second.
saw nothing about a meteor storm.
Are you telling me that if I put a light in front of a block, and then I want to color the block, that light is going to prevent me from doing that? Is that what I'm saying here?
What now?
Is that accurate? Like, I can't color this block that I'm ramming my face into because there's a light in the way.
Oh yeah, because the light is technically covering that entire block.
How is
Yep.
this technology not
A
advanced?
block.
Welcome to voxel games.
I know, but like, how though? Like, I can't color this right here. This one. Anyone who's making a voxel game, need these words. Voxelize your world, however you see fit, and then cut those voxels in half. And then that's how you voxelize it. So that then you can actually have
I
a
mean, I'm
light
pretty
that
sure
doesn't
that's
take up
how
a full
Enshrouded
block.
works, isn't it?
Which one?
Enshrouded?
You guys want to play Enshrouded?
Sadly, my computer can't run it.
I've never heard of it, actually.
Yeah, it came out in
Oops.
Take off.
February?
Oh, that's recent. Like this year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, that would explain
Very,
maybe
very
why I've
recent.
never heard of it.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Scorched Earth. Everything's getting colored. Everything's getting colored. There we go. Just hold shift. That'll get everything, and then we'll just figure it out from there.
Figure it out later.
There we go. Okay. I found a way around the problem. It's a bit extreme, but it works. Okay. Honestly, let's just leave it like this for now. That'll do. Well, let's also, what about this? No, I hate it. How do I change it back? All the wrong buttons are being pressed. There we go. bones.
Yeah, what the? Okay, I was flying one place and then suddenly I was in the ground.
Oh, can I just paint like this? Oh, no, I actually can't. I was so excited for a second. Okay, never mind. And where's the... There we go. And I need to change the color on that one.
We are down to 51% hydrogen in the base.
God, the way it colors batteries is just the worst. Why does it leave so much of it unchanged? Strange. Just leaves this grey band on it.
How do you color again?
So you have to have a block in your hand, and then you press P and you can change the style and the color. And then you press middle mouse while you're looking at a block to apply that color.
Mm-hmm.
This will do for now. It's not perfect, but you know what?
It's my obedience.
Not worth fighting it. So is this charging? If I do this... Okay, it's recharging. Take 11 hours.
Okay.
11 hours to recharge fully. Is that right? Power? Where are my batteries? Yes, fully recharged in 9 minutes, fully recharged in 17 minutes. Oh, nice. Okay, so they'll be recharged nice and quickly. Amazing. And then, what about the rotor? Advanced rotor, where are you? There you are. Turn the rotor lock off. And velocity to a gentle 5? Is that good? Yeah, I feel like that's good. Yeah, maybe we want it a bit faster than that. Let's do a good like 10. Yeah, there we go. That's a good speed. Not too fast, not too slow. What do I have this set to again? Rotor lock. Well, that doesn't seem to work. Oh, is it because there's no braking force? Maybe that's why. 50. Doesn't appear to be doing anything. Rotor lock is a lie. Lock its current position. The speed is too high. This is too high to lock it. 10 RPM is too high. So how about 7.5? Still too high. How about 5? It's still too... What? I'm sorry, does rotor lock only work when the velocity is actually fucking 0? Because if that's true, what is the point?
I used it at like 0.05 or 0.1.
So I just have to turn the rotor off then, I guess. Turn it on and off.
I guess.
I'm glad rotor lock is a working feature. All right. Weird that you would need to turn the block on and off. That's kind of a strange way of using it. Toggle block on.
Yeah, and then the other interesting question that presents is, if the rotor is turned off, can you still pass items through it?
Good question. Bet you the answer's no. Alright, let's grab my welder. There we go. Let's get motor. Alright, large steel tube. You can. Surprisingly,
Okay.
you actually can.
Praise the sun.
Yeah, I know, right? I was a little worried. Alright, braking torque needs to be much, much higher. Let's make it 200. Alright, I'm maxing it out. Fuck it. There we go. It actually stops when I want it to now. Instead of like just
Nice.
continuing to rotate. Amazing. We have our little indicators, which I love. We have our warning lights. There's got to be a way I could make it so that those warning lights are on when the welders are on. Got to be a way. Wish I knew how to program in this game.
I was gonna say that sounds like a script.
Alright, I guess for now you just have to trust me. So what is that power bar in the bottom right?
That is your current power draw.
Really? So that doesn't show you how much power you have? Because
No.
underneath it, it shows you how much hydrogen you have. It's not like that's your hydrogen draw.
Yeah, like I said, your battery can only output so much power. So if you have like 4 batteries and your engines are, like, say, currently drawing 60% of the power that they can output, that bar will be at 60.
I
And
have
you'll
my
turn on your
batteries.
welders and you'll see it spike to, I don't know what it would be. I don't know how much power those use.
How do I tick this to only show blocks on the ship? I thought you could do that.
Well, well, no, yeah. I guess it depends. Did you ever, once you detached it, do you ever change the grid to actually be a ship rather than a station? Because it might still think it's a station.
No, it should be a ship because I put a foot down. And that was what I built off of first. So it was just it should always have been a ship.
Meteor storm
I'm
inbound.
not sure if it works that way.
Because it's like small grid 9943 info.
Why are these acting like they...
Yeah, it's small grid.
No.
Hello, Meteor Storm.
No.
Oh god, again?
No.
It does kind of look like they're heading for Ryan. Well,
It really
one of them got
does,
shot
doesn't
down.
it?
No. No.
Worryingly
Those
so.
other ones are going to go way over. Well, one of them got shot down. 2, 3 even. Possibly the 4th one as well.
Goodbye,
Yep,
platinum.
4th one.
All of them. Many of them were platinum.
Oh, I forgot that thing even moved.
Yep, it is not a permanent fixture. This thing moves.
Yeah, that's odd. Those batteries don't indicate anything. Huh. Okay. Well, whatever. I don't need them at the moment. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was on top of my ship and then I was warped down to the ground.
Oh yeah, I just saw you come back up. Alright, can I go into... Okay. Can I make it so that this is remotely accessible? Because that would be
I guess I
nice.
should take a look at the size of the smallest ones.
I mean, it should be connected to that grid. Like if I come and sit in here, I should, if I do this, and yeah, we have the antenna. Anyway, broadcasting. This shouldn't. Does my ship not have an antenna on it? Hold on. Alright, show me info then. Info. This is small grid 9943. Can I rename it? I can convert to ship. That seems like a button. And I should press that button on our base. Alright, so if I go into my car, and then I do this, I should be able to find the hinge and reverse it. Amazing. so close. Alright, that'll do. Alright, so now that can charge as well, so it'll be ready if ever I need it. Make sure this is on recharge. Alright.
No! Damn it.
Okay, I think it's time for this thing's like proper voyage. Let's get some shit in here. So. Show me my welders. Let's put everything in there that I have on me. Actually, let's put it in the cargo container, right? That's what we want. Larger. Beautiful. So, I now have some stuff. Let's add some more. So here and here. Let's go ahead and do a few hundred of these. Let's do 1,000 of those. Half of that, 1,000 of that, 1,000 of that. About half of that, about half of that, 1,000 of that, about half of that. Seems pretty good. This now weighs 300,000 kilos, but I think it's connected to the base, so I don't know if it's counting the base or if it's counting the ship.
How much of what did you put in there? Hold on me.
She put a bunch of shit in it.
Why does this thing have autocannons?
It doesn't. My car does.
Oh, okay. I was like, what in the hell?
Yeah, for some reason the car's coming up as the same color as the welders on this ship, and I'm not entirely sure why. I guess they ran out of colors. Look at this thing. Yes. Alright, let's have a look.
64,000 liters in there. Okay.
Look at
I'm
these
gonna stand
batteries.
far away from this when you detach.
So little faith. So my batteries are, let's see. Stored power 1, stored power 850, stored power 700, stored power 1. Alright, we've got 2 full batteries and 2 nearly full batteries. That seems good enough to me. Lights.
Come on.
Lights. Alright, let's do this.
Holy shit, it took off.
Lights. Yes.
Interior plates, tube damage and everything.
So what does it weigh now?
123,000.
Oh, okay, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
We're going up, boys. Do a flip.
100
Do a barrel roll.
kilos.
Alright,
Do a
sweet.
bit.
It works. We've stress tested this thing.
I thought I hadn't.
I may have noticed a
Oh, I
problem.
just put computers in here. I didn't put interior plate.
There may be an issue. Hold on. Is this being damaged? No. Okay. What are those red lights over there? I feel like I keep getting like hit with smoke.
You're hitting the border of your imagination.
Damn it! I really thought it was bigger than that. Alright, Ryan, what do you need welded?
I don't know.
Fair enough. Do you have
Lots of
a
things that have yet to even be made.
Do you have a place I could sit here? It doesn't look like it.
Nope.
All
Everything, all the parking spots are filled.
Oh, you might have to make some more. Alright, let's see. I want to turn this on. Let's get the welders going. Yes. All right. Well, that was short-lived. All right. What are we missing?
A lot of things.
Large steel tubes. Oh, I didn't put any in. Okay. Well, that'll be why. Oh god, this ship sounds so good. It's like. Takes a minute to slow down.
Oh yeah, I definitely see some kind of smoke on your thing there.
Yeah, but no damage though. Weirdly.
Yeah, not seeing anything. Yeah, if I had to guess, it would probably be your braking thrusters hitting your conveyor tubes, but
I think it might just be a visual thing.
I don't know.
Well, you'll see when you explode.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, probably.
Uh,
Alright, inventory. I need. Show only inventories of current ship. There we go. I think when you're searching, that option disappears. Storage inventories, okay. Yeah, I think when you do a search, the show current ship disappears. Alright, so we need large steel tubes. Let's grab some of those.
Meteor storm inbound.
What else we missing?
Be gone.
Grab like half of the steel plates.
yeah.
And
Needs you.
I think that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ay. Beautiful stars.
I love this ship. It's so good. Such a good ship. So it did say it was going to run out of power like in 30 minutes when I was flying it around.
Yeah, those engines take a lot of power when they're going full power.
Full blast. Got a blast.
Full bore. Because yeah, when my miner's going full speed, it says it'll be out of power in like 29 minutes. But when I'm just hovering and mining, it's like 3 hours.
Mm. Could I add some extra batteries in the back here? Is there enough room? It's hard to tell. Potentially, I just need some steel plates. I could, but then I'm falling foul of these thrusters. We could just get rid of these though. Yeah, let's just do that. Because then what we can do is this. There we go. I added a battery bank. And then
Some junk to the trunk.
pretty much. Then we just need to make sure that we're replacing those thrusters. We need steel plates again. Alright. There we go. That could work. Actually, you know what? If I do something like this instead, it does the same thing and looks a little better. I don't want to say it looks a lot better, but it's a little better. Alright, and then we want batteries.
God damn it.
Where's my power group? Oh, that's what I need. Yeah, power. There it is. Five, six, seven. Save it. 5, 6, 7. Change to recharge. Actually, no, I want them on auto, and then I can change all of them to recharge. Beautiful. Look at that. Love it. Looks even beefier now. Let me see my batteries. So 300 kilowatts, 300 kilowatts, 300 kilowatts. Okay, so I guess that's what they start with. Love to see it. The recycler is coming along nicely.
It is.
He's gonna be a longer boy.
Yeah.
Looking like it. I guess because of the need for hydrogen.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love that this works. You know what I could do? In fact, you know what I will do? Alright, I have an idea. Let's make sure we update the blueprint. How do you update an existing blueprint? Place? Yes. Okay. Alright, so we have it saved. So what I should be able to do now... Let's see. Where is the... Here we go.
Close-ish. No, I think the shape that I do want is here.
Okay, so... How did you make the rotor go from large ship to small ship? Just out of curiosity.
You build the rotor, you grind off the large head, and then you go into a control panel, find the rotor, and there's a button to add small head.
Interesting. Okay. So I'm assuming it's this one. Ah, interesting. Okay. Still a 3x3, but I guess that'll work. Yeah, okay. So, this should have power. So all I should need to do is... let's go in here. Fantastic. And then if I go in... You know what, let's recharge while we're doing this. So if I then go into our... Okay. Oops, that's the... What?
Not the prettiest corner, but that'll work, I guess.
That is not what I want. Okay, hold on.
Meteor storm inbound.
Yeah.
Never ending.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I think I see what happened here. Alright.
Oh, well, that one might be a problem for you guys.
Quite a few of them are
Maybe
heading
not.
almost right for us. I think they might miss.
So
Ooh!
they all went over my head. I didn't even pay any attention to them.
They got so close to the hydrogen tower. The oxygen tower. They got so
I was
close.
gonna say hydrogen tower. What are you talking about? I built
I
that
mean, that-
underground for that
Tower
specific
of
purpose.
That'd be nice. Alright, so I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to grab this. I'm going to have to turn the batteries on, unplug it, move it up a bit, get out of it. Now I can do this.
You know, it's real hard to grab
Yes,
a block when
there
I
we
keep
go.
getting rubber banded all over the place.
Okay, and then put those back on recharge. Alright, so now if I do this, we should have an updated blueprint. There we go. Alright. Fantastic.
Ooh, Jesus.
So you know what, let's move this around. Where was the control seat? It was in here, right? Surprisingly, no. Here it is. Alright. Okay. So.
Oh, hey, Judd.
Getting some rubber
Alright,
band.
show only buildable. Oops, nope. Can I rotate it? I can, seemingly. I think that's what I want. And then... Is that right? It's connectable by a single block. Okay. So now, if I do this, what magic things will occur? Gillifry, welcome in, my friend. Thank you for the posture check. Thank you for the hydrate. How's your week been? Hope you've been having a good time. Delightful. Alright, so I have not drunk enough water this stream. Alright, so projector. Actually, no, rotor. What we want to do now. So this looks like, okay, you're just going to copy your ship.
I've been
I am.
alright aside from back pain related to
But what if I also
being far
make it
fatter than should
rotate?
be.
Just a little bit, right?
Let's get-
Just a little
I wanna put
rotation.
a little
Right? Yeah?
support on there.
I think this is pretty good. So then what we can do, get in our ship,
Damn it, always need more.
turn it on, unplug it, bring it up, get these welders going. It's been a week, and now it's Friday for you. Yeah, well, I mean, happy Friday.
Ooh, yeah. Sorry to hear that. I've dealt with a couple of foot and ankle injuries recently, so you know, those are unpleasant.
I've done it!
You've got the power.
Oh god.
Is that the sole purpose that you made your welder ship for?
No!
To recreate
what?
the ship that you blew up last time?
This is my welder ship.
Oh, really? Cause
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess it has to get a little further in order to project the welders off the front. Cause yeah, the image is missing those. So I was just like, is this the same ship from last week?
Exactly the same. Exactly the same.
That voice said yes. No, it didn't. You heard nothing. You heard no trace of guilt in any voice
That is-
anywhere. You gotta admit though,
That,
I'm pretty
voice
happy with
today?
this. This is pretty cool.
All right, Judd. You have a good night.
Look at this. It's just building itself.
I mean, it is efficient.
A little unwieldy at times, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, hilariously, it doesn't include the welders in the blueprint because they're on a separate grid.
Because they're
Really?
attached to the rotor.
Because
Okay.
they're attached to the rotor? That's bizarre.
That would
Ah.
also explain why I didn't recognize your welder ship.
So, well, actually, that saves everything. That saves it for me because I don't have to then rip the welders off and replace them with drills. So that's what's happening here. I think we're done. I think it's built. I'm gonna park and I'm gonna give it a once over. And then we're gonna add some drills on the top of it. While it's rotating. Why not? Why is this thrusting so much? Is there a reason for this? Is it just like... Is it very confused?
It's ready to launch.
It's just the orientation. It assumes that it needs to, you know, hold itself up.
Alright.
It's ready to launch into space.
Did it save the groups? It did. Or did it? I think it did. Or did it?
Did it or did it not?
I think it did.
One.
Did it?
I don't know.
Possibly.
Did it?
Perhaps. Maybe. Yes. No. Maybe.
Look, it's really hard to tell, okay? It's kind of like telling me both things at the same time.
Well, I'm
Also, I love
thinking-
how...
think the white. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, I love how this is floating... This is rotating in and out of the sun. So it's getting solar power sometimes, but not all of the time.
Perfect.
Okay, I don't think it
The
did.
white is whatever you're in or connected to or looking.
Yeah, I wish it colored the block groups as well. That's what was confusing me. Huh?
So if I opt for
Alright, these are on recharge by default, so that's nice.
large thrusters.
Oh, it actually copied over the hotbar as well. Oh, that's nice. This doesn't have any welders, but that's nice. Alright, so onto this... On this rock, I built my church. Alright, so we are going to... do something like this. All right. I need all of the things. So, what I want to do is, where's the welders? So yeah, this was my intent the entire time. Have a welder, and then be able to turn it into anything else.
Well, that then works.
Put that there. Okay, so this needs small doors? Isn't there a converter thingamajiggy? Yeah, there we go. So I guess we'll do this, then the converter? Seems a little weird, but alright.
That actually works perfectly.
Ow! Alright, nearly welded myself to death. Gonna go turn those off. Alright. That was a fun experience. I'm awake now. Alright, so what we can do here is we should be able to do... Whoops. It's almost like having this rotate while I'm building on it. It just makes my life more difficult. Almost. Alright, like that. Like that. And then like that. Oh, and you know what? Since we're being stupid, let's continue the trend.
Do I even want to know what I'm
identity?
looking at in the distance as I'm putting blocks on here?
It is the new Drillber 5000 coming to a showroom near you. This beautiful, beautiful ship with no flaws can mine at the speed of thought and will never explode. And did I mention
Okay.
it is a beautiful boy? Where is my materials? There we go.
Well. Okay.
That sales pitch doesn't get you buying one, and I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, definitely not buying one.
Well, your loss. Alright, I have a welding ship. I'm going to use it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't stop me.
Or
I
can
don't care
we?
No, you can't. You think you can, but you cannot. The game can, because I'm out of shit. What am I missing? Construction components? Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Where are you at?
Yes. Oh, that actually hurts you. I didn't realize that.
I did not mean to kill you. I thought you'd leave.
What in the? What in the what?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was weird. So I respawned at your. Apparently, there's a survival kit on your bike here. or
Yes,
whatever.
there is. Yep.
It respawned me with my dampeners off, and I was sliding all over the place.
Yes! Alright, now you know how I feel.
It was very weird until I turned on my dampeners and my jetpack.
Isn't it bizarre?
Meteor storm inbound.
I have to assume it has to do with
Swear.
where you put your thing there. Where in the?
Alright, I need
where's-
construction
oh, there it
components,
is.
turns
Down
out.
there.
So,
Okay, it's not near me.
Uh,
Towards... Is it towards you guys?
how do I turn...
I hear explosions near me, but
I'm just gonna hope it's not hitting anything that I care about, and that's it.
looks like it's gonna go over the racetrack.
Sweet.
Oh wow, it almost clipped your starting line.
No, not the starting line, it's like the only thing left.
It very nearly clipped the edge there, but I don't think it did.
I love that this thing is just still rotating here.
Energy low.
What is finishing on here? A lot, apparently. Alright, I'm glad I brought it in. Glad I brought it in for a tune-up. Let's put this over here now. Jesus, the freaking connectors really like yank your ship into place, huh?
Yeah. They're like, you're mine now.
And you're fucking parked. You're welcome. Alright. This is the most beautiful. This is the most beautiful thing. Okay. Maybe I should change this. Yeah, let's change this. Okay. Yeah, we could do better. We could do better. We could do better. I believe. All right. Okay. Whew. We avoided that narrowly. Narrowly avoided disaster. All right.
Still only counts as one.
Hey, Gallifrey, thanks for the 3 bits. That's far too kind of you. Thank you. Hey, Dutch. I'm surprised you're still going. Yeah, I guess we are kind of getting close to the end of the night. I'm just trying to add these drills on here. And then life is good. Build it. Build them all. Alright, so I need this guy. Is that? No, wait, no. I need it one down. I need it one down. What I'm trying to do is, you know the drills that they use in like sci-fi, like the comically large drills that just like drill entire planets. They're like a massive cone, basically, a cone shape. That's what I'm trying to replicate, like this. And I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily successful. You always go this long on Thursday? Yeah, we always go 3 hours on Thursday. That's been a thing for forever.
Do that then.
Oh wait, this is a oh no. Oh no. Oh dang it. Alright, okay, so hold on. Let's delete that. Let's delete this. Oh no, not that. Turns out we don't need the conveyor then. We literally just need some tubes. So, a tube. A tube. A tube. And, believe it or not, another tube. And then what we need is a potato tube. A rotato tube.
Oh, right,
Potato
right.
tube.
Oh my god.
And a tube. And then what we can do is we can do this. Then you shall see the majesty of my genius. Like this. Yes. It's close to 4 now. Yeah, I think that's because of time change, right? Because Arizona doesn't partake in the time changes. We don't believe in it. And I couldn't agree more. I love this thing just rotating, and I could just build it by just sitting here. It's so nice. I love it. It's so good. So good. Yes.
Oh. Not the same. Don't be the same. Don't turn into the same thing now, please.
Also, do you like my indicators?
Please don't end the same way.
I have warning signs.
No.
I have indicator. That's
No,
right indicator.
swear to God.
Left indicator. I have it on the
Okay.
front as well. Look at that.
Oh.
Love that shit. All right. We're gonna park. We're gonna recharge. Turn the welders off so I don't die. All right. We have a drilling machine. Yes. Look at this thing. Look at that. That is a drill. Why is it uneven? Does it look uneven? Oh, I guess because these sides are slightly wider, right? Because this doesn't have all of the same sides. It's like 4 big squares and then 2 sides that are small, which is just bizarre to me. But anyway, so now we have a drilling ship. We need another connector. Should probably add another one somewhere. We could add one coming off of here. That's probably an option. We could always do that next time. But I think, obviously, we have to fly this thing, right? I can now mass-produce ships. Call me Ford of Mars. Look at that. Look at that driller. I think I'm going to need that to be faster. Alright. Let's see. Advanced rotor on this ship. Speed of 10. And then we want to get the welders off of here. And we want to add... Actually, I need to
Oh god. Nope.
drill. I'm assuming these are the drills that are on my ship? Yes, they are. Look at that. Drills. I have caps lock on. Drills.
Drills. Drill. Drill.
Amazing. Laguna, do you see the majesty?
I see that you have turned on my drills somehow.
I'm controlling your drills as well.
I
Oh
thought.
yeah, because mine is also connected. to
Because
the
it's
station.
connected to the station still. Alright, well that's gotta be changed. Hold on. I guess don't use block
Whoops.
tools, use the groups. Alright, yeah, on. There we go. Okay, there we go. My camera went under the under the platform. Look at that. That is a drilling machine. Yes. I love it. Ryan, I
Every
built...
ship just looks like you're gonna blast off.
Yeah, I don't know why. It really
Blasting
wants to be
off
off of
again.
this. Yeah, it really wants to be off this. But until it's fully charged, it's sitting there, god damn it, whether it likes it or not. Ah, dear. So yeah, that is the majesty of projectors. I built this ship. I used this ship to build this ship. And this ship is a drill ship. Now I can go drilling. Right? That's what I'm saying. Can I even do that yet? Yeah, woohoo, yeah! Can I do
Only
any of
do
the
4.
others?
I can't do any of it. I can't. Do
Why?
any of them.
Why can't we...
I don't know. It glitches. It
I
glitches.
I so badly want to thumbs up. I cannot describe how much
That's
I want to thumbs
exactly
up.
what I'm clicking on right now. That's exactly what I'm...
Ah, dear. Well, I guess that
So
is going to have
recycling
to be
is going
that.
good?
Yeah, the recycler is coming along.
Yeah, I've spent like the last 45 minutes just working on this corner.
It looks okay. I know Laguna doesn't know what I'm talking about, but this looks very episode 1, the watercraft in episode 1.
Yes,
No,
I know
I'm
the
talking
one.
about-
The one where they go through the
One
planet
of what?
core.
Star Wars.
Yeah, the planet core. Yeah.
Yeah, they played it core. There's always a
Oh,
bigger
jetpack
fish.
fuel low, jetpack fuel critical, and there I go.
To get to
Let me
the
go put my stuff away
Naboo,
and we can be
you
done.
must go through the planet core.
Look at the Naboo.
Meteor storm
Why
inbound.
the droid
And
army
one last
landed on the
meteor
other
storm
side
to
of the planet
infuriate Ryan.
to attack the Naboo? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Where's this meteor storm?
I'm just gonna stare at my beautiful ship as it rotates beautifully. Look at this beautiful thing. That is a masterpiece. All right, go ahead and empty your inventories.
okay.
I'm gonna save.
Well, there goes more of the track. A little bit.
look. Let's just all admit we're never using the track. Okay? I think we can say it. We can all say it. It's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say once you tried to take a jump and you realized that it was just going to explode every time you attempted it, I figured that might be the case.
Yeah, that was the test dummy. Yeah. That was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
test dummy.
That was when I was like, okay, so we aren't allowed. All right, gotcha. I
already emptied
love my
info
ships.
before I even give order.
Oh, you already emptied yours, Laguna? You empty yours?
Yep.
Sweet. I'm gonna double save, and then I'm gonna.
Oh.
I will not let you.
I just watched Ryan fall out of the sky, fall through the platform, down to the ground, then come rubber banding back up onto the platform.
And on that note, I think it's time to leave before anything explodes. So, I made 2 ships, and neither of them have imploded. I'm kind of astounded by this. What the? That's not how this game works.
Yeah.
I don't know how we managed to not have things explode, but I'm sure it won't continue next week.
That's not how Space
Probably not.
Engineers works.
There's always explosions.
Progress. Yeah, progress. Progress occurred. It's an unusual thing, that. I don't know what to do with this feeling. I guess forget it immediately. So that
Yep.
so that when I inevitably
Meteors will
don't
ruin
progress
your day.
next week, it doesn't hurt as much.
It takes one meteor to ruin a day.
Hey, you rebounded pretty good, to be fair.
I mean, yeah, I got my thing. I was working on my ship too, so I got that going.
And I've got a little drilly boy that I cannot wait to use next week. I'm so excited. I might expand the drill and make it like just comically large, just because I can. I mean, why not? Could be fun. Progress. Feels good, man. Are either of you streaming on the weekend or not?
I don't.
Probably not.
Whatever I'm feeling.
Fair enough. In that case, I guess have a good weekend. Dreams full of engineering. And
No.
and I guess I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hopefully we get some like definitive dates for 7 days soon, because I'm excited for that.
One of these
Yeah,
games
as far as I
doesn't
know, it'll be 24th. That'll be the start.
Heck yeah. Well, wait, is that the
So
streamer
only about a week
program or
and a half.
24th early access?
That'll be early access.
Ooh, okay. That's
Yeah,
worryingly
because
close.
tomorrow is the last dev stream, and they said as long as there's no more delays, streamer weekend should be the following weekend.
Interesting. So next week,
Mm.
maybe not. So next week we'll be Space Engineers, but the week after, we could very well be doing some 7 Days to Die, integration enabled, multiplayer.
We could, yes.
822.
I might be streaming like every single day that week. Well,
I imagine
we'll
you
see.
will be. I imagine you will be.
Yeah.
And that's fine, because explosions will still kill you just as
Yeah,
quickly.
I mean, one of us has to figure out whether the performance, quote unquote, improvements are real or not.
Oh, I'm excited to see
Yeah.
just how many extra single points of FPS I get.
See how much features are there.
I cannot wait. Yeah, I cannot wait for it to go from 55 to 57 FPS. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a dream.
Be so silky smooth.
So smooth. We're never getting to 60, but we're getting ever closer, and that feels good. Just kind of like our progress in Space Engineers. We're probably never getting to space, but we're getting closer.
I mean, as long as I'm not building, on the outskirts of a town, and then I look towards downtown, and my FPS drops to like 20, that'll be an improvement.
True. I don't have high hopes for that. I feel like there's just so many things happening in cities that I don't know how much optimization they can really do with
One
that.
of the big things, and hopefully the tech actually works, is that they're making windows completely like opaque, so that whatever behind them doesn't render in, and the windows will stay opaque until you get like within 100 meters.
Oh yeah, that will kind of
So
help. Yeah.
hopefully that'll mean a lot of the interiors of the larger buildings don't even load in until you get close to them.
Or it means when you go into like kind of an area with a lot of windows that your game will just immediately choke to death.
Depending on how that tech is implemented, that might cause some significant lag spikes and stutters, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, I am intrigued.
Smell my PC explode.
Not hear it, not see it, smell it.
Yes.
Perfect. All right, lads. Well, have a good weekend. I guess next week, Space Engineers. The week after, 7 days. Hopefully, I'm excited.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Maybe some
Yeah.
flashback. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Or we could end up just, I don't know, playing Battlefront, or Fallout 76. Could be, who fucking knows? It could be anything.
Who knows? Anything could happen.
Tune in to find out.
Civilization 7 could have happened.
Tune in next time. Yes, Civilization 7. Yeah. I mean, I've heard whispers of it, but I don't know if there's any validity to those. Highly doubt it.
Oh no, it's on there.
Really?
So there's an update thing on Civilization 6. It said Civilization 7. I'm like, what?
Well, they have to make a new base game so that they can sell, 50 more DLCs at some point.
It's the Paradox Interactive Wheel of Money. Yep. It's an incredibly effective Wheel of Money. So
It is.
I get it.
Yeah, I picked up Crusader Kings 2 for free, and then I looked at the DLC, and I'm like, holy shit, there's like 30 DLCs, and the entire pack would cost me like $140.
Yep. It's the EA method. Although EA will still charge you for the privilege of the base game a lot of money. Like Sims 4 was like $70, and then all the DLC was like $500, and they're still.
I was gonna say, how old is that
Sims
game?
4. It's 2013, I think. 11 years now.
Oh wow, okay, yeah, because Crusader Kings 2 came out in 2012, I think.
2014. So it's actually getting close to its 10-year anniversary. I cannot wait for the extreme sale that will appear on the DLC, where all of the DLC is 33% off. It's going to be amazing.
33.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
The best
Well, I gotta head to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. So.
Alrighty, yep.
Well, have a good night, lads. I'll talk to you later, and enjoy your weekends.
Alright, yep, you
Alright.
do.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody, that is going to be that. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate all of you immensely. You're all legends. Gillifrey, thank you again for the bits as well. You are incredibly kind, and I appreciate it a ton. We're going to be back next week on Tuesday, potentially with more Dyson Sphere program, but until then, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your evenings and weekends. Enjoy yourself. Get hyped for 7 Days to Die, not next week, but the week after. And I shall see you all next time.